Yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me, yeah. We got the yeah. Party people, let me see you now. Throw your hands up. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. We got the good rhymes, we're making the good times. We're taking over your mind and we're getting the good vibes. Now you're telling me don't stop the melody. Good times ahead of me. Good rhymes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream. Today's the day. Today is 6/29/2026. If you don't know what today is, don't worry. I will tell you. Hello, everyone in Two Live Crew. Everybody in Two Live Crew wants to know what is in your TR and B hole mug. We need to know what's in your TR and B hole. Okay, we have to start it off the top just because of what day it is today. So they already said it. We need the song. Let's go. Because that's what we do. We tell Laura to go to trial. Laura Owens. Do it. We believe you.
Tell your story. Go to trial. You're not a liar. We believe you. Do it.
Hey, Laura Owens. Go to trial. We believe you.
Everybody else is lying. Go to trial. Laura Owens, you can do it. We believe you.
Thank you guys for upping your memberships. Also, okay, listen, pelvic thrust. Okay, as of right now, Laura Owens is in, I almost said prison. You know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. As of right now, Laura Owens is in court. Okay, I have everything up where everybody could. Mother Pugger, thank you for those jewels. Okay, so she's in court right now. I thought it was much later, but it's actually 8:45 in Arizona. It is 10:55 where I am right now, which means she's in court. I'm trying to turn it up. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can. My voice, I'm still trying to get my voice back, so I'll try to project. Hello, Danny. Hi. Loving the style today. Thank you. Good morning. For somebody who just asked, Barbecue Queen, I did not get a haircut. I need a haircut. I've been using this little it's not a blow dry. It's like a hot iron. It's very good. Fingers across for trial. So probably wearing her black turtleneck. I always wear black. So that's, it is what it is. Bruce, thank you for the poops. Okay. Couple of things. Number one, we'll be going over this podcast today. I love it when people send me things unsolicited of things that they want me to react to in my DMs because it's less work for me. And then I know what you guys want to cover. So we have that. We also have, since we went over Napkin Lady and some different stuff with Jack, somebody sent me her declaration, Karen's declaration, and thank you, AJ. So we'll be going over that. Number 3, I didn't even think about that. Where's Brad? Brad, I'm joining you. The shoulder of justice. Number 3, I got to go on a date with my husband this weekend. It was wonderful. Thank you for all the nice comments on our picture on Instagram. My husband, I'm like, everybody's like, oh, we're so cute. Because I tell him he's handsome, that he's all the time, but I don't think he believes me. Number 4, surprise. Okay, there's a surprise. Not only is it a surprise for you, but it's a surprise for me. So my mother-in-law got in town yesterday, and she said, I have a gift for you. She said, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow to open it. And I go, why would you say that to me? Why would you tell me that you have a gift if I have to wait? And she goes, because you're an adult and you can wait until tomorrow. And I'm like, have we met? So she brought us a gift to open live on stream. Oh, it feels heavy. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Happy B-Day. B-hole day. B-hole. Happy B-Day. It says a little B on it. And it says, be happy, be silly, be wild, be free, be awesome, be yourself. Whatever you do, be sure to have fun. And a couple of stickers that says, I don't nearly get enough credit for the things I manage not to say out loud. So that'll go next to my computer somewhere. ADHD, highway to look a squirrel. Yes, Pear is in the house, in the actual house. Okay, so we're going to open my gift. She said I had to open it on screen. Pear Pit is in the house, but she's waiting for little Moose to get off the bus. I don't know. Maybe she'll come down here. Hi, Flux. Let's see what we got. This will never leave my office.
Because that's what we do.
We tell Laura to go to trial. Laura Owens.
Do it, do it. We believe you. Tell your story. Go to trial. You're not a liar. We believe you.
Yeah.
Do it, do it.
Hey, Laura Owens. Go to trial.
We believe you. Everybody else is lying. Go to trial. Laura Owens, you can do it. We believe you.
You know what? Maybe she will this week. I'll ask her if she'll come on. I don't know if she's comfortable like being in front of people, but oh my God, that is so funny. All right, well, that's never leaving my office ever. So that can go next to my little silly goose. See you in court, bitch. Oh my God. Okay. Well, anyways, welcome to everybody in the chat. Welcome to Plan B. If you guys are here for Plan B, leave leave a little pill emoji in the comments. I am feeling extra spicy. What else did we do this weekend? We were in the pool. My husband got a Blackstone for his for Father's Day, and he is the breakfast guy on the weekends. He loves making a big breakfast. Also, he made smash burgers last night. When I tell you that might be the best burger I've had in my entire life, life-changing. I mean, this burger, I just could have done some things, man. To the burger, not even my husband. The burger, it had a crisp around it that you like. There was a crunch as you got into the burger and the cheese. It was just all melted, and he bought potato buns. It was amazing. Anyways, okay. Let's get down to business. As you can see, I am a little happy. I'm a lot of happy. I will tell you that last time when she came up to her plea deal agreement, I just sat around my house all day and got nothing done. This time, I am fully expecting her to extend it, only to hopefully be happily surprised. So there's that. I have a protein shake for anybody asking. It's whey protein, milk, banana, and peanut butter. People always ask me, so I'll tell you at the top. That's what I'm drinking. And so somebody had sent me in my emails. Whoa, that's some music still going. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's the email. What? The email.
But somebody sent in the emails that she went on a podcast after she did the TED Talk, and okay, those are people that are idle. I'm waiting for my DMs to start blowing up. I'm waiting. So she went on this podcast, and allegedly what she said after this wasn't the same as what she said in the TED Talk. If you guys missed my video with Jack on Friday, such a wonderful conversation. Jack went over the original script that she had written out for the TED Talk, and how it compared to the final script. And then we had talked a lot about Napkin Lady. We had talked about just how she changes things in the way that she tells the story. There's always new details being added, so I'm interested to hear her. Aside from her being on stand, I have not heard from her a lot. So I am interested to see, how she talks. That Jack guy, he was great. Jack, so my husband called me on his way home from work, and he goes, "How did you not know he was Scottish?" I was like, I don't know. I'm terrible at this. Yes, we applaud Jack. Jack is amazing. What time is court today? She's already in court. She is already in court. So, yeah, Jack is the GOAT. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We together. Justice, stop it. You know what? I was waiting for you to say that to me on stream, and you didn't. I was so surprised. All right, so we're going to get into this. Let's see. I love it when people, oh, that's me too small. I love it when people send me things into my emails. I don't know. I feel like I've really made it. I'm a real content creator. Yes, court has started 18 minutes ago for Laura, and we're just waiting. I have my DMs in Discord open, and I'm just waiting. So I'm sure we'll know. Also, if we have some time, we can go over the video again of the settlement conference. I guess that won't matter today. But anyways, okay, we're going to get started with this.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to book club number 22. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We're talking about my book, A Radical Awakening. Thank you for those who've been leaving or very little makeup. And I get comments on my we are in the bargain. And this is the dangerous, sliding, slippery, never-ending.
Thank you, Jack. I am a real content creator. I'm manifesting.
Slope that we women are on, and what I talk about in this book, A Radical Awakening. So many times people will read my book and they'll be like, "Oh, it's Dr. Shefali, it's because you're from..."
Okay, so she's a doctor of some sort. She sells books. We have that. She has 120,000 people that follow her on YouTube, I believe. Let's see.
Hello?
Okay, there we go. Laura doesn't come in until like 17 minutes because she was having technical difficulties. Got it. Oh, there she is. Okay. So we got it there. Let's see. I slept through court. No, it's happening. Maybe. Happening right now. For them, I got your back. About that. Sorry for all the Insta spam. No, it's okay. I like it. And I am a Mexican. I am. What makes a real content creator asking for a friend? I don't know. I guess the fact that I say it out loud now, people are like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, "I make content on YouTube." And they're like, "Ooh, what's that all about?" And I'm like, "Don't ask." You don't want to know.
And I never thought I'd ever escape it. But through intense work, a lot of pain, you come out on the other end, and then you realize that you...
Also, I'm going to slow this down for Laura because I want to hear her real cadence and when she really speaks to someone. It's very informal. Also, when I watched those David Gingras podcasts, it was mostly him talking. You didn't really get anything from her. So I'm interested to hear this.
I'm requesting you, Laura.
Okay, there we go.
No worries.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I don't know why all of a sudden my computer did not work. But
Hi,
here
Laura.
I am. Hey, how are you?
Good. So this is Laura Owens, and Laura and her mom invited me to their podcast called Nobody Told
Does everybody have, there's no sound? All right.
Me. And then I just clicked with Laura, and Laura told me a little bit about how she just came out of an abusive relationship and how somebody on a plane next to her sent her a
Oh, wait. No, I'm not muted. I am not. Greg? Greg? Just watching the chat. I don't hear it. I hear it. I don't hear it. I hear it. I don't hear it. I don't. God damn it. Okay. Okay. We're good. All right. Here we go. Let's start over again.
warning. You sent a podcast called Nobody Told Me, and
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hold on.
then you realize that you awaken. This Malik Shah is hilarious. I think you're hilarious. Okay. Can you please request me? I'm requesting you, Laura. No worries.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I don't know why all of a sudden my computer did not work.
Hi,
But here
Laura.
I am.
Gregory
Hey,
Gillespie.
how are you?
Good. So this is Laura Owens, and Laura and her mom invited me to their podcast called Nobody Told.
Everybody's commenting on her hair. I mess with my hair a lot. I mostly because I don't like it touching my face. But it's a thing. I don't know. Okay.
Me, and then I just clicked with Laura, and Laura told me a little bit about how she just came out of an abusive relationship and how somebody on a plane next to her sent her a warning. So Laura, first tell us who you are, what you do, and what happened on that plane ride. What kind of relationship were you in? Because so many women are going to hear this and realize that they may be needing help. So tell us.
Exactly. I totally agree. So my name is Laura Owens, and like Dr. Shafali said, I have a podcast, Nobody Told Me, with my mom. And
I don't know if you guys can see this. And I'm just gonna be nitpicky because I'm a bitch. Right? Can I make the video bigger? I can't. Right in here. What is this? He's saving this. Oh no. You saving for this for later? What is this? Is that food? Girl. Listen, I do hair and makeup. Let me help you.
And a lot of that was started because of this abusive relationship that I was in. And I was desperately seeking the answers to why this was happening to me and why I was feeling the way that I was feeling. And so it was really helpful to have experts who were able to, kind of explain things. It was like a big therapy session for me, but hopefully it helped other people as well. And when I started the show, I definitely did not say anything about this abusive relationship. I got out of it in 2017, but I've had to renew restraining orders twice, and it's been a part of my life that unfortunately has been hard to fully get over, and I'm not sure I ever really will. But
no, we know. Narrator incoming. We know that you won't. You're never gonna get over this. You're never gonna let this go ever. Yeah, we know that. Okay.
Really think that the catalyst for me ending this relationship was when I was on a very long flight to Iceland with my ex-boyfriend, and he was being horrible to me. He actually told me that I should kill myself. And this woman who was sitting in front of me had no reason to do this except she was a kind person and she heard what was going on and she slipped me a note on a cocktail napkin and told me I was being abused and that this man was just.
Why is she so rushed? Also, I reached out to the behavior panel. So we'll see if they message me back because I asked them if they would want to go over some of this stuff with me. But yeah, that's the other thing I was thinking. Why is she smiling while telling the story? Why is she like rushing about this? It sounds like she, I don't know. It's sounding like I'm telling you a story about me and my girlfriend went out to dinner the other night. And then, it's just, it's a bizarre way of telling.
Just going to continue to hurt me and I needed to run and get help.
I did.
And even though I stayed in the relationship a bit longer, that was always in the back of my mind that somebody had recognized how he was treating me because he was always so nice to my friends and family. And yeah, that note meant everything to me.
So we're going to talk about the dynamics so other women can understand. But yeah, what you're really saying is that when somebody outside, a stranger who has no dibs in the relationship, tells you like, what are you doing? What do you understand? This is not normal. This is not regular. This should not happen. It like jolts you, and that's what therapists do. I feel like a big part of my job is to tell people, okay, that's not normal. And they're like, oh, I don't even know what's normal anymore.
That's exactly how I felt. Exactly. I don't even know what's normal.
Yeah,
we know that.
I remember somebody telling me once, when I was in an abusive relationship, they said to me, you don't see that you guys are not even speaking the same language and I give you permission to leave. And she was like a friend, like I didn't even really know her very well. So we need sisters paying attention. Whenever I see a couple and the woman is crying, my radar goes up because I'm protective. I want to understand. We women want to make the relationships work. So tell us, Laura, why did you stay for so long? Right? Everyone goes, why didn't you just leave?
Everybody says that. Everybody says that.
They don't understand. So tell us, why did you stay?
Wait. Everybody says that. Why did you stay for so long? Why did she beg a man who didn't want to be with her to be with her for so long? Sorry. Why? Also, who asks that? I don't know a lot about this woman, Dr. Shafali, but I have to say, why are we asking what we think a victim? Obviously, she thinks she's a victim in this moment. I've never thought to ask a domestic violence survivor, like, so why'd you stay so long? It's like a bizarre question to me. Yeah, why did you stalk him for so long? That's a better question. No logic. Oh, I made, there will be no logic here, t-shirts and mugs. So, if you guys want merch.
I felt like I was accountable for why he was treating me that way. And it sounds crazy now because I was extremely kind to him and I felt like I was the best girlfriend. But when all of that was happening,
you felt like you were the best girlfriend because in every text message we have, all you said was, I can be better. I can be a better girlfriend. I know that I'm lacking in these spaces. I can be better for you. I can be what you need. I can be who you need.
I don't know. I can't.
Also, guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. And if you can, go in below the video and like the thumbs up. It really helps us out.
Really explain it in the right way because it doesn't really make sense. I know it wouldn't to most people. I just, I really felt it was my fault.
Yeah, this is what we do in a weird way. Okay. And I talk about it in my book. We have a grandiosity about our capacity to change things. So if we just change ourselves and we next time don't say that word and next time don't say it in that tone and next time don't look like that.
Hey, I will not take any black clothing slander because it's all I have.
But look there. And if we just tweak ourselves into a little puppet, we think we can have control and change the situation. It's a weird sort of naive magician show we have going on, where we think we can just control it all and become little puppets, and then the person will change. And because we so want the relationship to work, right?
Thank you for the gift.
Right. And I feel so weird saying this, but I didn't really feel like I deserved more, because I thought I was just such a bad person. And nobody really recognized it. And the one person I confided in was my best friend at the time. And she asked me that same question. Why didn't I leave? And she actually cut me off because she didn't understand it. And it was the worst thing she could have done. It was before I was on that plane with the stranger, and it made me feel awful and like I couldn't tell people what was really going on. And that's not the band of sisters that you talk about, who are supportive and who feel like,
Laura, shut the fuck up, because you're a girl's girl. You're a girl's girl. Okay. You're the bitch who will keep a DVRO on a man who has a wife who he loves and children because you're a girl's girl, right? Knowing that it comes off the back of lies, knowing that you faked 2 pregnancies because you're a girl's girl. See you in court, bitch. See you in court. Ah!
they can empower each other.
So you think your friend saying no
Personality is so
more
right.
was the worst thing she could do, actually?
Yeah, I do, because I felt like when she was saying she didn't understand why.
That's another thing. You stole an ultrasound from a woman who lost a fucking baby, a real baby. You're a girl's girl. Thank you. Oh, such a good point. Ugh. Not the band of sisters. Now that you're gone, I can't sing anymore. Not that I could in the first place. But
I
that's fine.
stayed. It was almost like she thought I was lying. You know, like, oh, if this was.
It's almost like she had you pegged, huh? Right in the beehole. Let's hear that again. It's almost like she thought I was lying. Oh, this would have been better. See you in court.
Your best friend, aka Jan, woman face palming emoji, woman face palming emoji, woman face palming emoji.
Thank you for that 5. Thank you for those snaps. Beach
Was the
bum
worst thing she could do, actually?
or finger heart.
Yeah, I do, because I felt like when she was saying she didn't understand why I stayed, it was almost like she thought I was lying. You know, like, oh, if this was actually happening, she would have left.
It's almost like she had a sixth sense, an insight, if you will, a gut intuition, or the fact that you're a terrible fucking liar. I don't know. Who am I?
And you know, like I said, it's so hard to explain why I did.
All right, we have a live court update. The judge has called to speak to both lawyers alone. My beehole is so tight. Oh my God. You guys, I'm so scared. You guys, keep the live coming. I need to know. Mary, thank you for that gift.
But I was just absolutely, you know, beside myself. And I felt, you know, I couldn't tell
Tori.
anybody else. I couldn't tell my family. He was so wonderful to my family. And, you know, I actually sent my mom a text when I was in Iceland, and I said, Mom, I need to go home. He is killing me. Which, you know, he did try to do there, but emotionally he also had broken me.
So what did your mom say?
She said I paid.
This was after her TED Talk that she came out and she did this.
A lot for the trip, and I should continue, because she had no idea what was going on. I didn't tell her, you know, I think she thought we'd had a fight or something. She had no idea what was going on. She had no idea I was getting choked to the point and suffocated to the point where I lost consciousness 3 times. And but it's not her fault, it was
I
my
understand.
fault.
Right. This is something I always say to sisters, to women, is children and women typically don't lie. If your child comes to you and says someone is hurting them, please believe them. And if a woman says to you, my boyfriend is choking me, or I'm being choked in this marriage, you have to believe. You know what it takes for us to say it out loud? We would never say it because we're conditioned to be the pleaser. So as sisters, the minute someone says that, you need to believe them. And, my mother tells us, she told me a story growing up, me and my brother, that when she was feeling unhappy in her marriage, she went to her mother's house. This was in the first year or two. And her mother didn't believe her and sent her back home, and thank goodness. And she had me and my brother, but she went through a rough phase and her mother did not believe her. And, so at least we all can take away today that if
Another update, Laura filed a motion to travel. Both Greg and Clayton opposed her request. Judge approved because she's come to all her court appearances. Huh.
somebody says it once, we believe people, our children or our sisters, and we support them. So how would you have liked your friend to have behaved? Because what if she's trying to wake you up and you're not listening? So she does both, like say, listen, I love you, I'm here for you, but just know he's an asshole. Like how
that's what would have been helpful at the time, because I just couldn't confide in anyone. And she saw bruises on me. She could tell what was going on. And when you see that, I guess I get it as a friend. I mean, if you hadn't been through that yourself, you wouldn't really understand, why. I think I would have asked a friend the same thing, if I'm being honest, if I hadn't been through this myself.
So this friend and you are no longer talking?
Surprise,
No, I
surprise.
stayed in the relationship almost
Surprise.
another year. But it crushed me. I just felt like I had nobody. And I had this guy telling me, all I wanted was praise. And I was not getting praise from him. And I would do anything to get praise from him. Like this trip to Iceland, I emptied, a savings account to try and, just it pleased him. And
I'm nothing if not reliable and predictable.
Fake Laura Owens. We need to know. Are you taking the plea deal or are you going to trial? Tell me right now. Every time I ask you, you disappear. I need to know. But you are very reliable, very predictable. You're also very believable. And I think you should go to trial to tell your story.
And that didn't do anything. And when we were on the trip, he told me like, oh, he really hoped that I would come to his wedding with another girl. Just like crazy stuff. And, like the thought of saying that I didn't deserve that didn't really occur to me.
Okay, so it did not start off like this. It started off with love bomb.
It's so funny now in hindsight having her text messages because she's like, it didn't occur to me that he shouldn't say this to me. But she went on a 5-page diatribe when he was like, if you don't stop harassing me, I'm not going to answer you until Monday. Like I'm not picking up my phone. And she's like, how dare you tell me you're going to stop talking to me? That is not okay to say to me.
Was he charming and he swept you off your feet and you were the most beautiful girl in the world in the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, totally.
So
Yeah.
Complete textbook malignant narcissist.
Yes, he was absolutely a narcissist. And I think he was a sociopath as well.
What? A sociopath? You're going to say that Mike is a sociopath? Girl, you faked 2 pregnancies. And then you faked abortions. You faked killing people who don't exist. The fuck?
He was just horrible to me. And I don't really recognize myself years later because I have higher standards for myself now. Thank goodness I do, right?
I have higher standards, which is why for the next man, I'll be doing abortion coercion. I'm going to up the ante.
But
So
I think
this is the hard thing that, it's every relationship starts off well. Otherwise, why would we continue?
of
And
course.
and I tell people, don't count on the first 6 months. Don't count on the first year. It's after the first year that you should start thinking about the relationship seriously, because nothing really shows up till then, because we're showing each other our best sides. We're hiding the parts of us that we're afraid the other will reject, and then the true self, in his case, that's his psychologically unhealthy self, shows up, and now you are already mired in the relationship, right? You were in love with him, so you were loyal. You wanted this to work.
Mr. Pike, when your standards are 0, everything is higher. Will they stream her court case today? I don't know. If they do, I would be happy to look at it. That's for sure. We're just waiting.
So let me ask you, when the first few times it began to happen, how did you just say, yeah, obviously he's treating me like this because I'm stupid, or obviously he's treating me like this because I'm ugly? I mean, he used to call you ugly, right?
Oh, he called me ugly all the time. I think he mentioned the first time that he did it, that it was something that really turned him on, and I was appalled when he said that. But he was nice to me. He was nice to me after, and I felt like,
wait, turned what on?
That really turned him on, and I was. He mentioned the first time that he did it, that
he called you ugly?
How did you just say, yeah, obviously he's treating me like this because I'm stupid, or obviously he's treating me like this because I'm ugly? I mean, he used to call you ugly, right?
Oh, he called me ugly all the time. I think he mentioned the first time that he did it, that it was something that really turned him on, and I was appalled.
Happy birthday, Angel. Also, I mean, I can't say this for every situation because I'm sure there's outliers, but abusers never truly tell you what they're doing to you makes them feel better. Like, he's telling you that calling you ugly turns him on.
Old when he said that, but he was nice to me.
Late to the stream. Is that lint in her hair? Yeah, there's something. There's a little guy holding on for dear life down here.
He was nice to me after, and I felt like, I mean, I was just shocked, and because I'd never had that happen to me before, but I also, I wanted to please him, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. And I certainly wasn't wanting to go along with it then, and I just don't. I've tried to block out all of the stuff that happened to me at that point, because I think a part of me still takes some accountability for it.
Right. So there's a difference between taking accountability for your allowing the abuse.
Yeah.
I keep watching chat. I need to watch her face. I want to see like how she's acting. I'm trying to like get comments up on the stream, but I want to see her.
Versus taking accountability for the abuse.
Okay.
Like, so if somebody calls you stupid and you didn't say anything,
Dr.
it's not because
Shafali.
you're stupid. It's because you didn't take action to stop the abuse. But you're making excuses for the abuse. Like, of course he called me stupid because I am stupid.
Right.
I've done that, I guess, I wish I hadn't said that. We women typically blame ourselves. If only I didn't say that. If only I didn't wear that. If only I didn't talk to my ex so much. If I didn't flirt so much. We blame ourselves, right? So we're looking to excuse the bad behavior through a reason. And the reason we give is ourselves. We did something wrong. That
her active listening skills are horrendous. This woman is talking and she's and just like looking around. She has no interest to hear what this woman has to say.
That is where we go wrong. So taking accountability means, why did I allow
Happy
myself
birthday,
to
friends.
take blame? Why did I
Right.
make excuses for the bad behavior?
Right. So what should I have done when it first started, when, he first started to be, he was verbally abusive first? What should I have done so that it didn't go further?
It's really hard, because the first time you're like, this is only because it was, a blue moon, and the stars weren't aligned. So you're not in awareness, you're in disbelief. So I would say the first time no one can do anything. Now, if he had hit you the first time, then it's that's a behavior that doesn't change, leave. But if it's emotional abuse, like put down, degradations for no reason, right? You aren't even fighting.
Right.
Then you begin to have red flags. And I would say by the fourth, fifth time that you're hearing it clearly, you need to understand that this relationship is going to be a waste of your emotional time. But it's very hard to pick up.
That's what I was going to say. Why is it so hard to leave? Is it because they were just so good at the beginning?
They were so good in the beginning, and they're good at the back and forth bullshit. They give you a rose, they throw 10 stones. They give you a rose, they throw 10 stones. And we women want to forgive. We're forgiving creatures in general. It's really hard to pick up. People always tell women, oh, you should have just left. I would never allow it. That's not fair to say to women. It's these are master chess players who've come from a lot of abuse, who use and discard people whenever the person doesn't toe their line. These are classic narcissists. It is so hard to go against the narcissist, And I invite women to come to talk to me, take my courses, because you should not feel ashamed for what happened to you.
Come talk to me, take my courses. You are talking to a woman who has just experienced abuse, or what you think it just experienced. I can't stand that. Come take my courses.
You were a victim of narcissistic abuse.
And now I'm a survivor. I'm not a victim. I don't feel like that anymore.
You were a victim.
No, you're not a victim. We'll agree on that. We'll agree on that.
Yes.
And that's it. And it was not your fault. You cannot keep going. Why did I not leave? It's because you cannot believe that people are so sick, so pathological.
Right. Because you haven't been
someone
around
like
that.
him.
Exactly. I didn't know any better. And it's interesting too, because when I got out of the relationship, he started stalking me after the relationship ended. That was a whole nother story. But
he started what? He started what? He started what? Stalking you? Stalking you. Stalking you. In the past couple of months, we have read Michael Maricini's case. And in every single text message that we go through, for every 35 text messages you send him, he sends you one. Stalking you? Stalking you. Okay.
when I got out of it, I needed to take a full year to try and figure out who I was, because I didn't feel like I was ready to date. And it was like I did have higher standards for myself, but I also had no idea what made for a successful relationship. And now I know that it's kindness, it's being loving, it's things that should be normal.
I know. So looking back on your patterns, were you always a good girl and a people pleaser?
Totally. That is exactly who I am, who I was. And
that is exactly who I am. A people pleaser and a good girl. This girl double finger gunned the fucking cops. Fuck you guys. I am by no means a good girl or a people pleaser. I'm not fucking finger popping each other's assholes on the police. What? That's exactly who I am. It's exactly who I am. Oh, God.
Looking back on your patterns, were you always a good girl and a people pleaser?
Totally. That is exactly who I am, who I was, and everything. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
grew up wanting not the crazy wedding and ring, but I wanted to be, I wanted to be somebody's wife and be a mother and everything. And I thought that you get that by being nice.
I know. And that's the classic woman who
She wanted to be a mother. I'd love to talk to this doctor because there's some things in my comments and I don't know what's true and what isn't, but I would love to talk to this doctor. This woman who wanted to be a mother faked pregnancies and faked having abortions and used children as a tool, as a pawn to play on the heartstrings of these men, and then said that she would just willy-nilly get rid of them if these men dated her. I have to tell you, I mean, I'm a person, right? Like, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to make bad choices. We're all going to, we're going to fuck up. If I were to have her, if I were to be back in time, right? And I were to have Laura on my stream and it would come out that all of this came out, I would address this so fucking fast. So fast. I can hear my son is home.
falls prey to this. It was not your fault.
Hi, Wendy.
It was going to happen because there are plenty of narcissistic men and there are plenty of sweet girls like you. So it's very easy for the match. And, only life can teach us this. We can blame our mothers. Why didn't you tell me? You have to go through this and you've survived it and you're
Tomato.
So you're okay now and you're helping so many other people through this. Look, you're here today, you're talking about it. But I think for people to understand, number one, if they are people pleasers and conflict avoiders, which is almost all women, they are going to be
Who, girl? Who? Conflict avoider? Who? Not in this house. No, bitch. No. Almost all women are people pleasers and conflict avoiders. You ain't met none of the women in my family. None of them.
Be taken advantage of by people who are predators. And narcissists are predators, but they're very charming predators. So they can be women or men, and they will take advantage of you. And so for you, one of the classes they should teach us in 10th grade is how to recognize a predator. And a predator...
God, they need to be teaching that. Seriously. More so than just about anything.
I know. How to create healthy boundaries, how to say no, how to walk away from a relationship.
Oh, my God. It's almost like we should also teach people how to respect boundaries, right, Laura? When people tell you that they need space or time or just, anything, just leave me alone for a minute. Guys, there's almost 400 people in here. This chat is flying. You guys are, I'm trying to keep up and it's like, blah, 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 blah. I can send this to Jack if he wants it for sure.
It's really, we don't learn these life skills in class. So, but I think for people, for themselves to know that they are people pleasers, they are going to attract more predatorial people who will just keep taking. So you have to know that about yourself for the next relationship and see how much you're getting back and pay attention moment by moment and not be afraid to create boundaries in the moment. That's what we missed, right?
Well, what kind of boundaries do I need to set? Because I feel like now...
The same ones that you should have fucking respected when somebody else asked you to respect them. How about we start with no means no? Could we start there? Oh, every time I freeze on her face, I'm just like, ugh. Hey!
This interview is just copy-paste podcast of Navigating Narcissism podcast, which is good production and sells lots of self-help courses too. Smiley face emoji.
Thank you. Thank you for that super chat. Yeah, this is like when you're with your friend, and your friend can do no wrong, even if you think what they're doing is wrong, but you're like, yeah, bitch, totally. That guy fucking sucks. Like, this is what I'm hearing.
Eating
Ice cream for the bacon cubs, soft serve ice cream emoji, shaved ice emoji, ice cream emoji.
Thank you, Auntie M. I will get them ice cream today. My Bubba loves ice cream. I'm rage pulling my garlic bulbs.
again, I want to be super nice because the right guy deserves it, right? I mean, the right guy does. I can't. Not every guy is the horrible boyfriend.
None of these men deserved this. None of these men deserve. And trust me, I know a few guys that deserve this shit. I could lead you in that direction. I could for sure. You picked 3 out of 3 men that didn't deserve a third of what you fucking gave them.
They do deserve it, but it's like I do have trouble setting boundaries. I don't know, when he's too quick to tell them I have feelings for them. It's confusing for me.
It is very confusing. So I would suggest that, the best way to enter your next relationship is to enter as powerful as possible. Meaning, get in touch with your real power. Like, nobody's going to treat me badly. I don't need to get married. I don't need children. I don't need a man. Until you are complete in your psyche, you will fall prey
Hold
to
on.
I just emailed you a clip regarding Laura saying I'm not a victim and how other liars say the same thing.
Okay, I will look at that. Hold on, though. I want you guys to look at this real quick. So I just got this. This is on the docket. Pretrial conference, July 22nd. Trial would be July 29th, but now there's another settlement conference for August 28th. So is that what we're looking at? The only good thing is she'll go to trial while my kids are in school, and that'll be great because then I can do that. Yeah, I don't think it's trial, though, because if you look down here, this is another settlement conference. Okay, so it's extended her plea deal. Plea deal has been extended. Yeah, they'll move the trial. The plea deal has been extended again. They didn't discuss another plea. So they have till the 28th to take this plea, I assume. She's got until the end of August to decide. They kicked it back another month. Right. Okay. So, hold on. This is in let's see. They discussed a new trial date. No answer about the plea. Hearing has concluded. Laura, mom, and attorney left the courtroom, went into a private conference room to discuss. And then we have this. So, either I need somebody to explain this to me. I feel like I need to call Omar right now while I'm on stream. Omar, pick up the phone. Okay. So because it's a settlement conference. So I think what they're going to do is they'll push the trial then after August. Okay. So let me put this in my, let let me put this in my book here. Trial setting goes away. Why is she asking to travel again when she has no money? Stir crazy? So, listen. I thought the DA said the plea deal was, yeah, I thought, yeah, whatever. We all thought. We all thought. But okay, so I'm a little behind. The podcast interview is disgusting. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Also, oh my God, there's 450 of you in here? Good Lord. Hi, friends. She must have waived her right to a speedy trial. Yes, I believe so. Okay, so this is what we know right now. So the trial was set for 7/29, but we know it's not going to be then now because this has been moved to August 28th. So this will be unless they come up with something before that. But we'll put in settlement. Hold on, settlement conference. Well, good. This gives us a lot of time to get through some of this shit. All right, settlement conference, 14:30. I don't know what that is in time though. Laura Owens. Okay. So I have that written down for August. So we'll see what everybody says when it's done. But yeah, they probably had to kick it back. And here's the thing, right? Like, I know it's annoying and I know that we want her to go to trial, but also I want her lawyer to be able to do his job to the best of his ability so that she can't appeal, so that she can't weasel her way out of this, so that she can't blame him for not being or not doing his job. I want everything to go the way that it's supposed to go and go correctly so that way when she does get nailed for being guilty, that's it. A trial sees that she's guilty and it's just like, no appeals. Sorry. So it looks like we're kicking it out until August, which honestly, for me, is great because I got a lot of content to get through. We're going to go through Michael Maricini. I have to go through Clayton in depth. We have to go through all of the other things in depth as well, like the horses I don't know about. We'll go through the bankruptcies. I'm going to go through all of it. This is just who I have become now. This is what I do. And it just is what it is. And we'll just keep dealing with things as they come up. And, we're going to be here. If you guys are going to be here, I'm going to be here and we're going to deep dive this thing. TR and B hole can't touch us. We're going to be so deep in this thing. Won't. Also, if you guys feel like the chat is moving too fast, let me know and I can put on like slow mode. And then if you're a member, it doesn't move too fast, I guess. I don't know. But yeah.
I want this man. He's like a nice father. He lives in a nice house. And that's when they have their claws on you, in you. So first you have to enter whole. And even then you could be mangled a bit. But you have to enter as whole as possible to be able to walk out without feeling like you left a piece of you with them.
I do have to say, though, because of the timing and because Arizona is 2 hours behind me, I am happier that it's going to go later because I could probably have my mother-in-law come up and also my kids will be in school, which means I could cover from like gavel to gavel, which is my dream. I'm one day closer to being like Emily D. Baker.
You are not here to be in a relationship to give your pieces away. You're here to be in a relationship where you both can be together in wholeness, right? We're not here to, and you have to, so number one is be as whole as possible. Don't need children, don't need marriage, don't need a man. Only then you.
Yeah, it was expired on the 28th. It was also expired in April. They ain't doing shit. They're not doing shit. It was supposed to be at the end of April. It was like April 27th or 24th or something like that.
Be okay to walk out.
And I do feel like that. I've actually had fun not having a man because I've really discovered that I'm powerful and I can spend time on my own. I don't need a guy to entertain me. I can have so much fun. I also have dogs, which is helpful. But
that's very good because You should be able to walk away without need. So if you have your own money, you have your own job, you have your purpose, you have your own place to go, like a friend. You know, the thing that keeps people in abusive relationships is having nowhere else to go, having children, and having no money.
Right.
These are the standard three things that women, so be careful before you have children and before you get married, because you don't want to be in a situation where you're with the wrong person. That is where most women are tortured, right? So if you're without children, you're not married. So now enter as full as possible so you can leave at any point. And the second thing I would say is look at your tendency to please, look at your tendency to need praise. Because as long as you're hungry for that praise, you're going to overstep and overdo and over
So kind of her.
for that praise. So how can you let go of your need to be the good one?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what do I do? Because I don't want to be mean. I mean, I still, you know, I want
but see how you
love
think.
and everything.
So being the good one, you think that, oh, I'm going to be mean. It's like we good girls don't know how to just be powerful.
Right. But you know what I felt is like by continuing to blame him, and like I said, this really happened for a year. I just was thinking about it all the time, and I thought, I'm giving him the power because I'm thinking about him all the time, and that's on me. You know, that really is on me.
I write this here that as long as you blame your ex, you will be betrothed to them. There's nobody to blame. You were too much of a people pleaser. You attracted a narcissist. It is the standard protocol in the world, okay? People pleasers attract narcissists. Done. You did it because you needed to give. You see, you needed to give, so you had to find somebody who needed to take. You weren't ready to be with someone where you...
I really wish, for this doctor's sake and the credibility of her podcast and calling herself a doctor, would have taken one look at the text messages and looked at who was taking and who was giving. Because it is blatantly clear.
Received. You weren't ready to think of yourself as a queen. Now you have to work on thinking of yourself as a queen, and that you don't need a man for any completion or anybody.
And I feel like I need to make, you know, radical peace with who he was and who I was, and I need to forgive myself, and I really have forgiven myself because I know what he did wasn't right now. And I thought like the best way to get over it and, you know, really get back at him is to be an advocate, right? Instead of being a victim. It's like, I want to help other girls because I didn't get that help, and I almost died because of it. And, you know, I remember the last time he tried to suffocate me with a pillow, I truly thought to myself, I don't care if I die at this point because I'm just not worth it, you know?
Oh, and I feel like so brave.
I you know what? And I can't even believe I'm saying that, and I've never admitted that because I know it doesn't make me look good or anything.
With a smile on your face. With a smile on your face.
But I'm sure somebody else could hear this and identify with it and see that there's light at the end of the tunnel and they're going to be okay. And that was what I wanted to hear. I wanted my band of sisters.
I know. Well, now you've created this podcast, and now, you know, see what you're doing on my IG Live 2 days later. But here's the thing, you know, you don't want to say you were suffocated by a pillow because you're like, how stupid you sound, right? You're like, people are going to think I was so stupid. Let me tell you, and this is what I said on your podcast too, like, what do you want people to what nobody told me what? Like, what do you wish somebody had told you?
You had such great ones.
Yeah, but this is what I was connected to what you just said. You know, nobody tells us that it's not our fault if we're physically abused. It's not your fault. And the minute you're physically abused, if you had the powerful band of sisters, you would have gone, the asshole just abused me.
This is wild. I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't this. This was right after she did her TED Talk. Bye, Tony.
But because we've been conditioned and we think it's our fault that we abuse, we keep quiet, like in the Me Too movement. And that's what I write a lot in my book. If you are a victim of abuse, scream it from the rooftops. Don't stay in victim consciousness. By acting like it was your fault, you're staying in victim consciousness. By saying I wasn't a victim, you're staying in victim consciousness, you know? So listen, it's very, you feel so vulnerable to say you were, you know, I was in an abusive relationship, because because other women can judge us and go, oh, that would never happen to me.
Oh God,
you
they
know?
do. They do that all the time. I mean,
They do it all the
Hi,
time.
Mary.
These bloody
Yeah.
women. Yeah.
It's so crazy. And
Yes.
God, I mean,
Thank you, Auntie M. I was thinking the same thing. She keeps talking about girls, but she doesn't have any like adult. Where are her relationships? Where are her relationships? Where are these women? Thank you. Kris Jenner. Didn't she claim Michael strangled? No, she did say about I don't know if it was the TED Talk, but at some point it was the pillow, because me and Jack were talking about that, how we were talking about the fact that she was telling it from his point of view. Why is Stream Elements giving me my stream numbers right now? What is happening?
had more girls told me that I deserved that at the time, I mean, or that I deserved it because I wasn't leaving, oh my God, it would have been.
Who? What? Who looked at you and said, you deserve this? What grown woman looked at you and said, you deserve it? Who?
It would have been so much harder for me.
And
And
Special K.
that's the one thing I wish I had, was support from my friends at the time. And I look back, and if I saw somebody who was being abused, or who came to me and said they were being abused, like you said, I would believe them. I would believe them.
Like the men you were abusing?
Totally. And I would know what that was like. But I would also tell them that they're not going to be a victim. They're going to be stronger because of this, because they get empathy. I feel so much more empathetic than I did before. And I feel powerful. And I feel like I know what I want a lot more, and I can stand up for myself. So
Yes.
yeah, you know what? Like,
let me tell you
Yeah.
that, you know, in my book, the fundamental concept is the disconnection from self. Okay. So your disconnection from self showed up in this relationship. Those women who told you, oh, I can't believe you allowed him to do
I have
that.
to tell you, I can't imagine when I was doing my interview with Clayton, or if I'm doing my interview with somebody and we're talking about a serious topic, if I was like, go watch my other videos that I have made about X, Y, and Z. Like, why are we plugging ourselves when we're talking to a survivor of domestic violence? What is going on? Ah! Let the dogs out. God damn it.
They think they're not disconnected from self. They have a disconnection from self in another area. It's just this one, they got some really nice guy. Okay, great.
exactly. And that girl had a really nice guy, I have to say.
Right, good for them. It's not anything they did.
I have the best husband in the world. I had a dream that he was talking to another girl last night, and when I called him this morning, I'm like, I'm a little mad at you, and he's like, why? So I told him about my dream, and he's like, I've done none of these things, and I'm like, I know, but I woke up and I could have punched you in the face. Anyways, my husband is the best man in the entire world, and I would never look at a girl who is going through a shitty relationship and just be like, you deserve it.
You know?
No,
But
but it was
disconnection-
random that they got that. You know,
Random.
the chances were somewhat random, right?
Correct. It just is what it is. You end up here, and we stayed because of
Right.
what people pleasers. We stay longer, and sure, if we knew what we know now, we would not have stayed. But who cares, right? And this is where women need to be compassionate to each other and go,
Right.
okay, you are disconnected from yourself in this way, and I'm disconnected from myself in another way. Every woman I have met suffers from a loss of self. Sometimes it manifests in relationships, sometimes it manifests in food, sometimes it manifests in purpose and career. So if anyone ever says, why did you stay so long, go, I represented my disconnection this way. How are you representing your disconnection? Like throw the question back at them, you know?
I know, I totally agree. And to some extent, I feel like those people who don't believe it won't have the strength to be, I don't know, or like I said, more empathetic, or they don't know what it feels like to be a survivor. And there's something so powerful about that. And that's one thing I've taken away. I'm a survivor. I know what I want. I know I was disconnected from myself at that time, and I don't really recognize myself. The only thing that's really gotten me is, like I said, I just don't, I don't know the steps for, like, how do I not just want praise or want to make the guy feel good? How do I?
You have to do some more work. You have to take another year of courses. You have to learn to meditate. You have to really enter a divine communion with yourself. It's not going to be if you came out of an abusive relationship, it's going to take a few years. I promise you.
And it has. Yeah, like I said, it's 4 years. It's been 4 years. And you know what, like the last relationship I had, I was so confident with it. I really was.
You were? You were? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Tell me. You were so confident? Who was it? Greg? That's confidence? Clayton? That's confidence? Tell me, girl. Tell me about your confidence that you have to bombard these men 30,000 times a day with text messages and fake pregnancies because you know that they won't stay with you because you have nothing to offer. Who? Oh, wait.
Ended it when it needed to be ended, and I was proud of myself for doing that.
Alaska.
Yeah.
There you go. As long as we understand that, see, this mythology that we need to get married by a certain age and then the marriage needs to last forever keeps us not creating boundaries. If you let go of that idea, then you will take greater care of yourself. That's why I said, don't need the marriage, don't need the man, don't need the babies. You know, in today's science and technology and adoption, you can get a baby many other ways. So if you take that off the table, now you are looking for a healthy match, a healthy alignment, not a person.
Right. Yeah. And you want someone who's going to add to your life and make you a better person and just make you feel like you can conquer the world and do anything. And, you know, I think I felt that before my abusive relationship, and I think I lost it and then it needed to be rebuilt. To an extent, and as crazy as this sounds, forgiving him has actually...
Hold on one second. I want to see the date of this. So the date of this video is 4 years ago. It doesn't... Oh, we're going to read the comments on this. I can't wait. I don't know the exact date, but I'm curious if it was after then Greg. Yeah, 2021 would have been around Greg, right? Like, wasn't Greg also abusive? Isn't that what you said?
Actually helped me because, like I said, I don't want to think about him anymore. Right?
You don't? You don't? Yet you just filed another thing for a DVRO that you don't need against him because he lives 800 miles from you and wants nothing to do with you, but you don't think about him? Girl. Okay.
I want to make peace of it. I don't ever, I don't want to think of him. All I want to think about is helping these girls who
hover over the year. It should give you the full date. Okay. So if I go here. Oh, you're right. July 6th of 2021. She was actively dating Greg at this time? Or not dating, harassing? She was actively harassing Greg at this time?
were in a similar situation and, just trying to, when I first said that I was in one of
Everyone, please put your drink order in for Mr. Pike. He's now our new bartender.
these relationships, I can't tell you how many people came to me and said they'd been in the same thing and it made them feel good that somebody else had been there, and nobody talks about it.
Oh, yay, I'm a sacrifice. Trash Panda just sent out 5 memberships. Thank you. Mom Blog, Special K, Cats Meow, Mother Duck, and Hey Joe. Also, also there's a video that I have of Ham hilariously falling down the stairs. And I told her, I'm going to make it so that if anybody sends 5 memberships, it's just going to, it's going to trigger a video of her falling down the stairs. Trash Panda, thank you. Everybody, thank you. You guys, this is my biggest stream yet. We have 450 people here. The chat is going wild. We have memberships. We have people doing super chats. We have people just typing away so frantically on their keyboard. I think it's time. We're doing it. Well, oh, what did I do? Hype party. Oh my God. Also, I need a break from listening to these two. I can't with this. Ugh. But yes, I need a video of my sister falling down the stairs as a trigger. That's going to be so amazing. Let's have a kiki. I want to have a kiki. Okay. Anyways. Real Carlston, thank you. Welcome to members. Everybody enjoy your perks. Enjoy your perks. Thank you for the party hat. You guys are the best. Oh my God, thank you for the high five. Thank you for, oh my God, what is happening? Ah! That should include her saying my dad is a handicap or whatever she says. Oh yeah, they're making my sister's making that. Oh my God, you guys are going nuts today. What is happening? I can't believe there wasn't a victim between Mike and Greg. Right, all the perks. Yes, enjoy your perks. You get all sorts of fun stuff. Hey, from Ireland. Hello. Hi, break this. Yeah, what's happening today? Anyways, it's crazy. You guys are crazy. Ah! Perky as fuck. That's right. Thank you guys for all the jewels. Ugh. We're going to get through this together, friends. And then we'll go to trial. All right. And then we'll do a go to trial.
But oh my God, every other woman I know has been through this. Again, as I said, it's the disconnection showing up this way or that way. It doesn't matter. And many people are in an abusive relationship with themselves. So it really doesn't matter.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's the core of it all, that we allow abuse on the outside because we're disconnected from the inside. So working on inner wholeness is the only answer forward. So I'm so proud of you that you've released him. He's irrelevant. He's not the point. And he was your igniter to get to this plot.
Plot twist, he's not irrelevant because that's all she does is think about him so she can figure out ways to stay connected to him and ruin his life.
This place to this point.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I can't be upset about that. Maybe, I totally wish it hadn't happened, but at the same time, I now have a way to help other women realize, like, just get over the victim mentality. And I don't mean that in a mean way.
Girl, I know you lying. I know you lying. Get over the victim mentality. That is what you've built your little tiny empire on. Being a victim of your fucking self. You want to be a victim so bad. So bad. And you know what? For people like yourself and for people like Scamanda, I wish that you... It's hard to say because I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody, but I wish you could understand what that experience is like. You're asking for it a lot. I really wish you could get in the mindset of what it's like to be a true domestic violence survivor. Violence survivor. I said that weird. What? And you're like, you need to get over the victim mentality? You built a fucking podcast on that. You've built your entire house of fucking cards of fucking lies on that. On being a victim. It's the only thing that you have because you have nothing left to offer. You're not creative. You're not funny. You're not smart. This is all my opinion, but I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who agree with me. You're fucking diabolical. You're a liar, and you're a fucking fraud. Get the fuck out of here.
Victim consciousness. Yeah. Victim consciousness. Yeah.
But the best thing I thought of was to be like, I'm not a victim anymore. I am a survivor. And God, I went through a lot and I got over it.
Amazing. Laura, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much.
You're amazing. You really are. I really appreciate it. All right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Laura. Bye, love. Bye.
Bye.
Because that's what we do. We tell Laura to go to trial. Laura Owens. Do it, do it. We believe you. Tell your story. Go to trial. You're not a liar. We believe you. Do it, do it.
I like this show.
Hey, Laura Owens. Go to trial. We believe you. Everybody else is lying. Go to trial. Laura Owens, you can do it. We believe you.
Let's read the comments. Let's read the comments, shall we? Let's see who's in the comments. It's like we're connected. Take it. I just got this out of my head. Never. Let's see what the comments say. So Dr. Shafali has 120 subscribers. Me too, girl. Soon. I'll be there. I'm going to put that plaque up. I'm going to get me a YouTube plaque. You just wait and see. All right, let's see what we got here. We got, let's move this over here. Who is this best friend who cut you off? We have many questions for her. It sounds crazy now. That's because you are crazy. Dr. Todd Grand and the behavior panel need to examine this. There's so much duper's delight and even a Freudian slip where she says the best way to get back at him was to be an advocate. How sinister after all she put him through, including having her parents force him to take that trip with her. They begged him to continue a relationship with someone he couldn't stand, who he already escaped from. He was such a nice guy. To do them this favor is really disturbing that they would ask this of someone, especially at a time when he needed to be at the bedside of his dying stepfather. Shows how spoiled rotten of a narcissistic manipulator she is. It's interesting that she left all these comments up. Interesting. Emotional support. Yeah, it looks like JFC already ran through here. Moment-to-moment boundaries. Thank you. I just ordered your book after binge watching your book club all day. She is truly horrific. You can see the lies just coming out of her. None of this is true in the slightest. Her slight smiles when she's getting the validation in her lies that she craves. Was this at the same time or after her next victim, Greg? Now she's lying, saying she would believe someone else, but earlier on she would do the same as her friend. She bends her will and thoughts at the others because she doesn't have her own. Hello from Panama. I agree that girls have been told to be good, to be nice. I had no voice as a child. As an adult, I've learned something that sometimes divorce is a good thing. Thank you, Dr. Shafali. Oh, I loved your point about makeup. Thank you. Another point. Laura thinks that someone telling her no is verbally abusive. Well, this did not age well. Anyways, good Lord. All right, listen. Okay, so Chris then also sent me another thing that we'll go ahead and take a look at. She said she sent me another. Let me hurry up this. I put this 20-second clip together to show how odd it is when liars like Laura and Amber Heard refuse to refer to themselves as victims after they are claiming to be victimized. It goes with today's live stream. Look at this community just does the work for me. I don't need to do anything. This is great. I love this community.
You should not feel ashamed for what happened to you. You were a victim of narcissistic abuse.
And now I'm a survivor. I'm not a victim. I don't feel like that anymore.
You were a victim.
You wanted to be seen, as a noble victim of domestic violence.
I have never wanted to be seen as a victim, nor have I ever called myself one.
Okay. I mean, that's a good point. That is a good point. You know, I don't know what I thought going into watching that podcast. That was not it. That was not it. Boy. Is she going to trial? No, they've extended it for another month. 2 months. 2 months is my understanding. Okay. So I got this on Instagram. It says, "Hey friend, we don't know each other, but I'm a subscriber of your channel. I love your content. I even have my husband sucked in. He's a surgeon. I myself, a physician's assistant, and is blown away about the medical stuff and botched abortions. Anywho, thanks for keeping us entertained and creating numerous inside jokes between us. I'm writing today because I listened to your live with Jack regarding the Karen napkin. I find something interesting, and I feel like it is something that no one has addressed. If you look at the sworn statement on the Justice for Laura website, in parentheses, gross, there is a link to the actual statement. In it, Karen speaks in broad strokes, but always said she was traveling with her fiance to Iceland. I find it suspicious that a woman who is traveling with her partner and witnessing such outward abuse doesn't mention anything about talking to him, making him aware, or offering his statement or support as well. If I was with my husband, even when we were dating, and I overheard a man verbally abusing a woman, the first thing I would do would be to alert and involve him. Am I crazy? Or is this incredibly odd? Anyways, just curious of your thoughts. So with that, we are going to open this and we're going to go through the declaration together. So, let's see. Is today also something with the parents' bankruptcy? Oh, well, no, that's tomorrow is the meeting of creditors. So, but yes, I found that to be a very good point. So why is my camera like, oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Look at us, friends. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. And, let's see. Why won't this move over? Why won't this move over? It's like this. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. I, Karen, declare as follows. I make all the statements herein of my own personal knowledge, except as those matters stated on information and belief. And as to those matters, I believe them to be true. And if called as a witness, could and would testify competently thereto. Oh, God. Any updates on Laura? It looks like they're extending it until August 28th. I'm so sick of this yet. I can't let go. It's me all the time. Me all the time. Bye, IB. No, the emergency motion. Oh, wait. I don't know. Because like a dismissal. I thought the emergency motion was for July 1st. Listening to your stream and driving back home to Louisiana from Texas. Wish I could do this every time I travel because you're amazing and I absolutely love your personality. Oh my God, Melinda. Be safe. Be safe. Where do you live in Louisiana? Tell me privately in a DM. Because I love Louisiana. If I didn't live where I lived, okay, there was a camera set up in the courtroom, so Schnitzel will get it to us when she has it. Stir Crazy, if you could please let me know when that is, and I will play it on stream, that would be amazing. A lot of security was more present than usual. I don't leave the house, me either. But anyways. Okay. I had never before met or seen Miss Owens until on or around December 30th of 2016. On that day, I was flying on WOW Airlines to Reykjavik, Iceland with my fiance. Miss Owens and a man I now know to be Mr. and we know it to be Mr. Maricini, were sitting in the row behind me. Throughout the flight, I overheard Mr. Maricini speaking to Miss Owens in a tone of a voice that I would characterize as scary. I can't recall the specifics of what he was saying, but I remember him belittling her. Okay. So we love your rants. Ugh, or I love your rants. Thanks. At least somebody does. I get to get all of this out so that way when my husband gets home, I'm a much happier person. I'm like, I get to scream at people on the internet. The fuck? This is great. Oh my God. For a long period of time, he insulted and demeaned her, making belittling remarks one after another. That's interesting. Isn't that what she said in her script? Another after another after another. Miss Owens did very little talking. Most of what I heard of their communicating was Mr. Maricini just putting her down. The entire time Mr. Maricini berated Miss Owens, she cried. When this happened, Mr. Maricini would demand that the crying stop and would berate her even more. Even though I cannot remember the specifics of what was said during their conversation, I remember Mr. was emotionally and verbally abusing Miss Owens for a long time. Based on what he was saying to her, I felt that she was in a frightening situation and she needed to get out. He was so menacing that I felt like her life was at stake were she to stay with him. Several hours into the flight, I decided to write her a note on a cocktail napkin. In that, I wrote that I overheard their conversation. I told her that I told her she was being abused and deserved better. I urged her to get help and wrote that I was concerned about her safety because of the types of things that he was saying to her and the way he was talking to her. I was too afraid to include my full name or phone number on the note. I was afraid that he would come after me if he found the note. So I wrote on the note an old email address of mine that doesn't contain my last name. When Mr. Blank got up from his seat and walked towards the bathroom, I slipped the note between the seats to Miss Owens. I did not speak to Miss Owens or Mr. Maricini at all during that flight. I heard nothing from or about Miss Owens until sometime around November 2017 when her mother, Jan, contacted me about the note I wrote. Jan contacted you? Because I thought Laura was the one who contacted you. Since then, I've communicated with Miss Owens's mother a couple of times about the note and what I observed during the flight to Iceland in December. Now, another thing that this person had brought up in my Instagram, also, the declaration page is not signed. Why would she have an unsigned copy of the declaration? Very interesting. But also in her speech, she says, that she wrote it and not sorry, I'm distracted. She said that she was the one who called her. Anyways, but it is interesting that we have it and it's not signed. So there's that. All right. What else do we have? Oh boy. Right, she said that she called her, not her mom. I don't remember what he said, but it was mean. Unless this was a draft that was never filed with the court, like they need to reformat to be the affidavit style for the court or something. I mean, maybe. But it's interesting. Okay, so let's let me see. Let me see. If I can see I don't know if there's nothing really to update. Increased security is very interesting. Complex case management is over. Clayton was present in the courtroom. Ed Leader was there on behalf of the state of Arizona. A camera was set up in the room. We will have it as soon as available. A lot of security was present, more than usual. Christian and Ed went into a side room to talk, then came back into the room, and Laura's case was first up. It was a complex case management, not a change of plea hearing. There is a pending request for Laura to allow to travel. The state had no position. The state shared. Clayton and Greg objected to allowing her to travel on their behalf. Greg was not present. The judge allowed for travel. The complex case management is over. Jan, Laura, and her lawyer were there. Clayton was also present. Okay. Oh, this is just the same. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to read. That's from the Volo Instagram. Now we have so she can go. Okay, so it's a recognizance party release order owned. So she can go travel, and then 8/26 or 8/28 she can. I'm assuming the trial has been pushed back, but we will get clarification once we see the video from the hearing today. All right, so that's what we need is the video. Oi. Anyways. I am super disappointed in that podcast. I have to tell you, I'm really disappointed, especially if she never came out. The doctor never came out and made a correction. I mean, I understand. Like, so you interviewed this woman, you don't know her, right? She wants to come talk to you and you talk to her and then it's cool. And then, I just don't understand for the integrity of your channel, why you wouldn't come back out and be like, there's new information. I don't get it. Also, yeah, that's a great point. There's no documents from the flight attendants seeming threatening during the flight. Is this podcast still online? It is. I actually grabbed it from her YouTube. So, yeah, I am very disappointed. So, with that being said, what do you guys want to do next? So I could go back to the Michael Maricini stuff. I could, with the doctor, it's up. We could, I know, do we have any other, wasn't there another podcast that she was on recently that a guy pulled within like the last year? Owens invited the doctor on her podcast. They became friendly and the doctor reciprocated because it's the right narrative. And she hasn't announced her interview with Laura. Huh. There's a picture of Laura with napkin lady. We want a drink. Question mark. I want you to play the casita videos next. What are the casita videos? Where do I find those, Laura? Laura Owens. I think sticking with the text we'll pair today. All right, let's get back to the text then. So where we left off was, let's see. Where we left off was 3:31:17, which is, you guys, there are almost 500 of you in this chat. You guys. I want to say that 6/29/2026 is the biggest chat that I have had on my channel. You guys are amazing. If you can, just go below the video and hit the thumbs up. It really helps a lot. You guys are awesome. You surprise me every time. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you're here. Also, I've thought that like maybe I'll just go back and watch old cases because I'm like I'd really love to watch the Johnny Depp case again, just for funsies. Write your book, girl. Write it in your book. Oh, I should. I'll write it down. Let's see. What am I at? 492. Is that what I'm at? Let me see. 492 viewers. Thank you for reminding me. That's crazy. You guys are crazy. I think you're my spirit. You guys are the best. When you get blood into being a bacon bit, there's no getting out. Blood in, blood out. The court videos are up. Hold on. We're going to YouTube. Everybody, buckle your seatbelts. We're taking a left. Hold on. YouTube. Oh my God, I'm typing too fast. YouTube. So excited. Oh my God, I gotta pee. No, wait, this is the other day. This isn't right now. Wait. Oh no, it's happening now. Wait, no. They said it was up. It's not here. Why is there a picture of Omar holding a schnitzel ninja? I've never seen this video. Oh my God, look at this. Pee in the mug. We don't have time. Okay, wait. It's not here yet. It's not here. Okay, let me go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And then maybe it'll be up. Or if anybody has it, somebody send it to me. Okay. Yes, you guys can. You are now called Bacon Bits. You're on Bacon Bits. Also, guys, my uterus is trying to fucking escape my body, which makes me, I don't know why, but when it's that time of the month, girl, I gotta pee like every 5 minutes. Anyways, okay. Record timing. I pee fast. Hey, Lyle, thank you. Yes, thank you for that 10. My coworkers are used to be freaking out on my phone. Bacon Cubs, Bacon Bits. I should change our membership tiers. Bacon Cubs, Bacon Bits, Bacon Boobs. All right. Is it up on? All right. By the way, it did get blocked by the Instagram channel. So there's that. I can't see that anymore. Is it? Ooh. One of the legal vices streams, when he first learns about the story, his reaction and commentary were hilarious. I miss him. Oh, we still have to do that. We have to Watch Illegal Vices. Bacon Grease, yeah. Fatback Pork Belly. Justice for Clayton on YouTube. All right. YouTube. So let's go. Hold on here. Let's see. 2 minutes ago. All right, hold on. It's 4 minutes and 25 seconds.
Call number 9. First, this is CR 2025-007-905, State versus Laura Michelle Owens. Time set for a complex case management conference and a status conference. Can I get appearances, please?
Morning, Your Honor. Ed Lyer on behalf of the state.
Morning.
Morning, Judge Christian Reeves on behalf of Laura Owens, who's present with me out of custody at the podium.
All right, Miss Owens, can I get your name and date of birth, please?
Laura Michelle Owens, 5/14/1990.
All right, thank you. I did get the complex case management report. Also, we had a brief discussion in my office back there. Mr. Leiter, anything you wanted to add or any issues you wanted to discuss arising from the complex case management?
The filing.
Okay. Counsel, anything you wanted to add or discuss today?
Not on top of what we submitted in the CCMC report.
Okay. All right, there's a pending motion modify release conditions to permit travel. Mr. Leiter, did you want to be heard on that issue?
Judge, given that Ms. Owens has traveled somewhat frequently as I always appear for court, the state doesn't take any position. I do know one of the victims, Mr. Gillespie, is opposed to any sort of travel. Previously, one of the other victims, who isn't present in the courtroom, has indicated he didn't have an issue with travel, but yeah.
I do now. I don't want to travel anymore.
Okay,
hell yeah,
thank
Clayton.
you.
I don't want her traveling anymore. I
appreciate that point of view. I did review the record. Ms. Owens made all her court appearances. Does not appear to be a flight risk. So over the victim's objection, permit Ms. Owens to travel to California. The date, remind me the dates of that?
It's today to Friday, Judge.
So June 29th through July 3rd. Does that sound right?
Yes, that's
okay.
correct.
Did Mr. Leiter, did you have a chance to discuss that potential other court date, or will you let me know about that down the road?
I spoke with one of the victims. I'll let the court know, having the ability to speak with the other victim on that particular date.
Okay. I know there's some, I guess there was some recently disclosed evidence the defense is reviewing. Am I just affirming the current dates for now, and we'll discuss on July 22nd?
For now, Judge, yes. Is the court able to, or I guess Mr. Leiter can...
Hold on what day? July 22nd?
I'm just affirming the current dates for now, and we'll discuss on July 22nd?
For now, Judge, yes. Is the court able to, or I guess Mr. Leiter can jump in on this. Do we want to schedule a settlement conference, or would we be able to do that today, or do you want us to do that offline?
Well, I think that's what we were talking about. Mr. Leiter needs to confer with the other victim and make sure that date is available, and the parties can just let me know. We kind of have it set aside, leaving it available till we hear from you.
Yeah, apologies for interrupting. Yes, then for now we'll just affirm the FTMC date.
Okay, so Ms. Owens, you need to be back in my courtroom July 22nd at 8:45. For a final trial management conference. Trial assignment is July 29th at 9 o'clock before the trial assignment. Judge, you need to make all those court appearances. If you fail to appear, warrants can issue for your arrest.
Wait. Trial assignment. Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
The FTMC date.
Okay, so Ms. Owens, you need to be back in my courtroom July 22nd at 8:45. For a final trial management conference. Trial assignment is July 29th at 9 o'clock before the trial assignment. Judge, you need to make all those court appearances. If you fail to appear, warrants can issue for your arrest. If you don't show up for trial, it could occur in your absence. Stay in touch with your lawyer. And we are in recess in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, if the victims are okay with that, can we then go ahead and vacate those, with the August 28th date, can we vacate the July dates?
Well, I will probably need some sort of motion to change that trial date, because the date we're talking about would be just a day or so before the last day. So we'll have to address the trial date anyhow, essentially. So, okay. But once you find out that date works, then we'll just respond accordingly. Okay. Okay, all right. So we were able to figure out what the deal is with her release conditions. The release conditions were set and affirmed. I don't know if she appeared virtually that day or whatever, but she never actually signed for them. That's why they have not loaded up in our system. So she needs to step over and see my courtroom assistant, give that signature, and then we're kind of all squared away. All right, thank you. We're in recess in this matter. Thanks for clarity.
Okay, so I am not disappointed. So we still have, okay, listen. We still have a trial date set. So what they have is the trial assignment is for July 29th. They will be discussing where they are on the 22nd. And they have the other settlement conference for August 28th. Listen. And I believe it was RJ who brought this up in my Instagram. He messaged me the other day and he's like, if she was going to take the plea deal, she would have already taken it. So I don't know. I feel like the longer this goes on, the more we're getting to trial. We'll just keep covering this until we can't cover it anymore. We're going to ride this thing till the fucking wheels fall off. Who is that? Laura, is that you? No, it's somebody I don't know. Let's see. They have to put in a motion for continuance and trial gets extended out. But we'll see where they're at. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I'd be mad if we got the plea, honestly. But yeah. So, all right. So then this is from Reddit. This is what I have from Reddit. Let's see. Laura's settlement conference, we have that are being shared on the Volo IG link. Lawyers spoke privately. Today's conference was previously listed on the docket. It was a CCMC. Change of plea was not entered. So we're still on our way to trial as of right now. Prior to today's conference, Laura requested permission to travel, and then that's all we know. So I'm not upset. So I think her tactic is to simply delay until someone physically stops her from delaying some more. That doesn't mean she won't take the plea deal. No, you're right. But I don't know. Could you imagine if Lo reached out to you? I could, actually. I think she has, I don't know if she would, I don't know if she would reach out to me just because of the content that I've put online. I hope I convey a attitude that I wouldn't stand for the bullshit. I would sit down with her. And I would have a conversation with her. But I would tell her that, I'm willing to give you a chance to rebut your side and tell your story. I have facts and evidence that I would like to ask you questions about. And the moment that you don't want to answer those questions is the moment that I stop the interview because I'm not going to have my time wasted. I don't think someone like Laura would ever want to sit down with someone like me. I think Laura is very much a person who wants to steer the narrative, and she's not going to get it here. But, it is what it is. Do I think that eventually she'll do something to try to mess with my channel? Sure, I do. She already went to True Crime and Wine Time. She's gone to Steve. I think I'm the only one who's consistently covering this. I have to be next. And if you want to send me a cease and desist, or you want to try to whatever, send me anything through the court system, I now have this, and I'll be drinking it in court. So if you want to do that, that's fine. Everything that I talk about online has been publicly sourced from court documents. And that's it. So, nailing Jello to the wall. Nothing about this is surprising. The case would take a lot of time either to settle or go to trial based on the amount of discovery. I believe that Lowe wrote a note that was supposedly from passengers on flight consisting of abuse. How did the woman know Laura and Michael's names? She never spoke to either of them. She got more animated, happy, excited, and emotive as she lied. I think Jan and Ron, if Laura was going to take the plea, she would have already did and stop the attorney costs and bleeding them dry. Well, the other thing is I have to assume that they were in plea negotiations, right? So the thing is, if they're not negotiating anymore, she either takes the plea that expired the other day. What was it? Yesterday or day before or Friday? She either takes a plea that expired, that plea, and the prosecution's like, listen, we're not giving you any more. This is it. You take it or you leave it or you go to trial. They're giving her the time to figure it out. And I feel like if she were to take this plea deal, then she would take it. So I don't know. Anyone know what the extra security was about? That I don't know. Lowell would be intimidated by a confident, hardworking, successful, beautiful mom and YouTube content creator named Bacon Bearzz. Oh my God, Zoe, thank you. I think there are many consistently covering the case. Oh yeah, Echoes, also Echoes. Sorry. No, but I just mean like, yeah, and the ins and outs. I'm on a daily, like a daily streaming of this. So I would have to assume that I'm in there somewhere. But yeah, there's Echoes. Who else? I guess I was thinking from like a daily streaming point of view. But there's Tiff, and there's, as I'm naming people that she can, there are people who are actively covering the case. I guess I was thinking from like an everyday, both True Crime and Wine Time and myself do daily streaming. So that's where my head was. I didn't mean to offend you, Echoes. I'm so sorry. Coincide with and make Laura pay for a new free lawyer. I want to know where this money is coming from. I really do. A felony case going to trial on the first setting date would be surprising. I wish so badly Clayton had said in his statement, the longer she postpones, the more people she victimizes. She won't stop. She needs to have her bail agreement revisited to ban her internet use. Yes. Laura can't handle women confrontation. She uses victimhood with men bullying her, so it's easy to go up against men, content creators and such. I'm so irritated that the judge didn't care what Clayton said. Criminal lawyers usually charge flat rates up until trial, then additional per day of trial charges. Okay. Got it. I think pleas generally get worse as time go on. Yeah, but I wonder if they negotiated and they're just like, we're not negotiating anymore. Like, this is what you're getting or that's it. So I think what my understanding right now, if they truly held the expiration date to last Friday, I'm wondering if they just said, this is the last plea deal that we have for you. There will be no more negotiating, or you go to trial. I found Napkin Ladies Chicken Soup for the Soul Story. It's called A Call to Action on page 165. Loud Little Ducky did a short video on it, September 25th of 2025. Huh. KSS though. Wait, page, what did you say? Page 165. Oh, I can't open this. Boo, hiss, tomato, tomato. She's stuck on the second degree felony charge, in my opinion. I disagree about she was going to take to plea. She would have done it already. I think she sees it as a power move, giving herself a false sense of being in charge. Okay. She can't meet a woman's energy the same way. Where am I? She meets a man's. She can't play the victim with a woman who sees right through her. Loud Little Ducky. Ducky. Oh, yeah. Loud Little Ducky's always doing it. Duckies every day? Why are my notifications not coming on? Is most likely a complaint for fear from Owens to prevent anyone from reacting in court or harassing her. I think she will walk out with any consequences. Thank you for the coverage. Mind-boggling how she orchestrates these delays. With how arrogant she is, I bet she wants an apology for her 6 a.m. wake-up call. Her attorney is hoping to remove the 2 felony charges. I don't know. I think if I don't know. How do you get rid of those? How do you get rid of those? What was the court update? So they're still planning on going to trial, I suppose, but they'll have another settlement conference on where they're at. July 22nd, Laura will be back in court. And then the trial assignment will start on July 29th. But I don't know what this August 28th is. Oh, here we go. Ducky echoes Tiff. TVJ doing videos now. Lots of people regularly covering the case and still Nick Starl multiple times a week. Okay. So they're doing Ducky and Echoes. Well, I know Tiff's not every day. But are they, how are true crime, wait, who's TVJ? What is that one? How are they doing with that video that she tried to take down? I'm curious as to how that's going. It's not like Jan and Ron are paying their real bills. Oh, yeah, that's true. Because my first day off in a week. Oh, well, it's going to go longer. I'm not done. I'm just spending time because I didn't spend a lot of time in chat. Oh, the virtual juror. Right. Right. Like, I don't know what the things are. Other than them taking the count 2 charge off the table, that plea is like a slap on the wrist. Other than to drop all charges, what else can it get better? I don't know. I don't think they take those off. I don't think they take those off. Hi ADHD side quest. Let's see. Does anyone know what happened to Melissa Jade? She was the first YouTuber I followed with low content. Let's see. Oh, they appealed? Is there any is there any word on it? I really hope they get that. Yeah, Discord is active every day. No, I meant, so I think now I sound like an asshole. Here's what I meant. I meant because they went after True Crime and Wine Time she went after True Crime and Wine Time with I didn't mean like I'm the only one who's talking about this. That's not what I meant at all. I think I said it wrong. She went after True Crime and Wine Time for the content. So obviously the content is bothering her. The reason that I put myself up there with True Crime and Wine Time is because they go live every day, right? No, I know that people are covering this case. I meant because somebody had said, do you think that Lo would reach out to you? And I was like, I don't think she would reach out to me in the way that I would get an interview. I think she would reach out to me in the way that she would want me to stop doing content about her. And what I meant was I was putting myself next to True Crime and Wine Time because I'm every day. And it's been the forefront and it's been the focus of my content personally. That was the only thing. I didn't mean to, for the outtake video specifically. I didn't mean to be like, I'm the only person covering it. That came out wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. Yeah. I didn't mean like I was the only person. I know that there's a lot of Bruce still is out. Lauren's out there. Omar comes out and he talks about it. Like, I didn't mean I was like the only person talking about it. I know there are other creators out there. That wasn't what I was meaning at all. I just had to assume that if I was going to be reached out to, if she was still sending like copyright strikes or whatever, like she did to Steve or like she did to True Crime and Wine Time, that I was on her radar. I didn't mean like nobody else is covering it. So I just want everybody to be clear on that. I've made a mistake while I was speaking. We're just giving you a hard time. No, I know, but I just don't want to be like, oh my God, I'm the only one. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. And now I feel bad. Can we just all be whole and get along? Oh, with that being said, I guess let's go back to the text messages. So, victimsoflauraowens.com. Yeah, I think I think she'd want to take my content down is what I meant. Apologize. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then my dad moved to I gotta get that down. My dad moved to LA and then the meatballs were burnt. There can only be one Highlander. Let's see. I understood what you meant. We knew what you meant. Thank you. Okay. As long as everybody understood what I meant. I'm very supportive of this group of people. I'm not trying to be like, but there's only me. And that's one of the things, that's one of the funny things about coming into this community is it doesn't matter how big or how small like a channel is. Everybody is so welcoming, and everybody in this particular community that I've met through JFC has been like, they don't care. They just want to talk to you. They just want to see people succeed, which is very nice. You don't need to be a pleaser. No, but I also don't want to be an asshole. And I know sometimes that words exit my mouth faster than my brain can filter them. So I get it. And sometimes when I say sometimes when I say things, it comes out not the way that I wish it did. And sometimes you fuck up. And sometimes I'm live and, I can't go back and edit what I say. I don't know who that is. This group is, just everybody. It's not even, it's also the chat. The chat has been absolutely wonderful. I don't, it's, I don't know. I tell my husband all the time. He's like, how's your group going? And I'm like, it's good. I like it. It's not the YouTube. You're right. It's the exposure. Well, all right. You're still on my hit list. You're actually number 1. Give me a weekend that works for you. See Echoes? That's still not highlighted right there. I'm going to need that highlighted. I got to mark you off this list. I got to get you off this hit list. Echoes, you send me your schedule. Oh my God. I was just telling someone in my DMs the other day, I'm like, I cannot explain to you how much, our shiny new toy. I can't explain to you how much I appreciate people in my DMs. They send me so much stuff, and it's like so much stuff I haven't seen, or so many things that I like don't have access to or whatever. And I'll be in the middle of the stream and they'll be like, oh, did you need this? Pop, 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 pop. And then that's it. Who's MJ? Is that Melissa Jade? That's the only person I can think with an MJ. Yeah, Echoes. You're on the list. You just made the list. So you're on, you need to give me some of your dates. People who follow this case are unusually kind. Reddit often is a place where people smack each other down. On the Volo Reddit sub, people are always very kind. That was the thing. As soon as I found out that my videos were getting views from Reddit, I was very scared. I was very scared. I was like, ooh. All right. So what do we have? We have 331-17. 331. Here we go. All right. I have my horror music. Laura is here.
Yes, I was at court, very busy, but now I'm ready to go.
Good. Okay. Crickets, are you here? The crickets are here. We love it. Okay. Oh, good. Ew. Where am I? Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Yeah, I roll call. I only follow this case, miss it when no coverage, rely on extra search, YouTube notifications are the pits. I am here. Yeah, Reddit was very scary for me. And also I started going on Reddit because I was like, well, if people are going to watch my videos from here, like I wanted to see what they had to say. And then I was like, I just need to focus on what I'm doing. The people who enjoy me will come here and they will stay. And the people who don't, won't. And that's okay. I hate no stream days. I only watch YouTube star echoes. Yeah, well, I'm trying to boost my street cred and hello, cross them off my list. Thank you for the jewels, Badger. I feel you, Bacon. I've been following this story since the beginning, and I only just this week thought to pray for Laura to change her heart. It's easy to laugh in the face of crazy, but it is serious. It is serious. And I think I didn't take it as seriously as I should until I watched Maternal Instinct. My earrings, thank you. They're the sun and the moon. And I forgot where I got them from. I forgot. Thank you. Okay, let's get started. So at this one, 3:31. After sending Michael Maricini a wall of texts, Laura Owens threatens to call his mom and or sister because she's worried about him. She also says she's had a big talk with her parents, and she and Michael Maricini need to talk. Michael Maricini has simply been at dinner. So, we have that. Our Lord and Savior says it best. We would all probably support Owens in correcting her life if she's just admitting she lied. Yeah, I would also like to see some restitution and her, apologize. But admitting she lied would be the first step for sure. I think, I don't know. I mean, and it's up to the men, right? She hasn't done anything personally to me, so it's not for me to forgive. I guess that's really a question that I should have asked Clayton. And if I ever get the chance to talk to Michael or Greg, I think that's a question that I should ask them. What could she do for you to forgive her? I think would be, about that. At first it was an apology. Now we need an orange jumpsuit. Ay. All right, here we go. I feel like I should make my lights a different color when we do this.
I'm in love with this horse, and I also have 2 sales ponies that I would love for you to see. Back in sack? Just wanted to tell you how much I care about you. It was important for me to express my feelings. I need to. Please call me. It's really impossible to communicate my feelings via text. We need to talk. Oh.
I saw this. If you guys want me to cover this too, I would be happy to. Murdaugh trial? Yeah. That would be great. Come see my ponies.
I had a big convo with my parents and we need to talk. Are you alive? Should I call your mom or your sis? Giving it 5 minutes and then I will.
Laura, I'm alive. What's up? I'm at dinner.
God, my parents would be fucking livid. I'm sure you're not with a group of people who has done 0.008 as much for you as I have, and yet you choose to ignore me. I'll call my dad if you want to talk to him, but I thought I could break it down a little better than how he wanted to. You've broken my heart, and my family's as well. I just don't understand why you talk to me like that. Now I'm really upset. Hello? Aw, Wendy, thank you.
Wendy, thank you. You made a great name for yourself in this community. We all love you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Why is that not showing up? God bless it. What does this have to do with anything? Imagine if my husband didn't text me back and I was like, really? You're sitting with a group of people who don't do what I do for you and you choose to ignore me? My husband would throw himself down a flight of stairs. Oh my God. Oh, Dave, right. Right, but he's the stalker. Went to dinner with someone? Good Lord. Not someone besides her. Ugh. Laura Owens is still pretending to be David Katz, stating Ron didn't ask David to move things along. Oh, God.
I also feel really bad that my dad asked David to move things forward ASAP and then we didn't do what he asked. I can go in and see what I can come up with from what we had if need be.
Huh? He didn't ask me to do anything. To be honest, nothing changed since that conversation. It's not going to happen. And we need to be realistic about that.
Huh? He asked us to go in and do another show to send him. That's why he told my dad we needed to do. That's why he told my dad we needed to do and nothing would happen until then.
Never saw an email, never received a phone call, haven't talked to anyone. That's right, because nobody's talked to Mike. Hello, question mark? Ugh. Yeah, I wonder if David Katz on the witness list? Let's see. I don't even want my husband to text me back half of the time. Just kidding. I need more coffee. Also, hi. Our senior dog's annual appointment. Oh no. Big Tiff. Our financial queen in the house. Yeah, why is she always at the radio station where she doesn't work? Laura Owen shares via text she's getting new sex toys for them to try together. All non-traditional sexual experiences were initiated by Laura Owens. Laura Owens also brings up the Uber car accident she was in on 4/6/17, stating she feels terrible that morning. Okay. She impersonated him. No, I know she impersonated him, but I wonder if he's on the witness list like, yeah, no, this was never me. Oh, I guess it wouldn't matter because it was Michael Maricini's case. Huh. Get it? Oh, God. What is my life?
Getting a new vibrator! Got cool stuff for us to try Wednesday.
Hi, more love. Send a pic. She sends a pic.
By the way, I feel absolutely terrible this AM. I took a muscle relaxer the doctor prescribed for my accident for the first time last night. Yikes! Can you pretty please stay for 2 nights, both Wednesday and Thursday? Wait, baby, can you actually start Thursday night and leave Friday morning? Because I want us to go do something fun Thursday during the day and then have a nice dinner.
I'm not sure, darling. I told my grandma's friend that I was going to come by their house one night.
I can't wait to see you. Kiss face, kiss face, kiss face.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't kink shame. I don't whatever people are into. It's just funny now because the way she speaks, whatever. Oh God, jump scare. What are sex chocolates? What do we got? Lubricants. Warming lubricants. What's a ginseng jubilee? What is that? I don't know what this is. Hold on, for research. Ginseng jubilee. Where do you get these? It's just truffle chocolate. Okay. Okay. And then other aphrodisiac chocolates. Got it. Anyways. Okay. And a vibrator. Laura Owens tells Michael Maricini how much she loves him and wants to protect him. Protect him from who? You? Because you're his number one predator. Hi, Lawless. How are you? The machine looks like an ear cleaner. Wait, what? It kind of does. Is it called? It's called a womanizer? Air technology. Now you can't let him see your search history. Yeah. You know what? He would see my search history and that whole package would show up on my front door the next day. Oh God. Yeah, it was all just here or for make believe. Yep. It's a Ew. Don't say that. It's so gross. Yuck. No, thank you, sir. Oh. Ew. Yuck. That's what I'm gonna call my husband when he gets home. Just be like, "Hi, bean sucker." Ew. I don't know why. Look at everybody in my chat. Wait, though, does it work? That just ruined my day. Oh God, Mike still hasn't said I love you back. I know. Oh, here she goes though.
It's the email. The email. What? The email.
Wrong button.
I love you so much, Mike. I hope you know that. Mike?
Hi, darling. I'm here now.
Well, I love you, if that means something. My feelings are so strong after seeing you again, and I just wanted to check in with you on yours. Did you feel that? I just was like, quote, I love this man with every part of me. I want to grow old with him and would protect and support him and his dreams with whatever I could. Question mark? You okay? Question mark? All right, everybody in the chat. Question mark?
I'm fine, Laura. You can't say those types of statements and then follow up with questions asking if I feel the same. I really care about you, and I'm thinking in the present.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know how I feel. I'm just very excited about our future and wanted to share it. And I just want you to feel the same way, because like yesterday, I was just overwhelmed with feeling so close to you, and it's not fun to think I'm the only one who feels that.
I forgot who it was. Somebody in my comments was like, your facial expressions when you read Laura. And I'm like, I really get into it. It's just who I am now as a person. She's a part of me. They have Swarovski. Chris, why the fuck do I want to eat and then shit Swarovski crystals? What the fuck? Oh. Okie dokie. She is worse than my husky, who always needs to be in my face, but at least he knows to go lay down when I need space. Was this the April after Iceland? Yes. Yes. Let's see. I feel a pregnancy coming. I feel a pregnancy. It's supposed to. Elgic God, you haven't said a goddamn thing this whole stream, and you come in with this? This is what you come in? Also, I'm back from work. God bless it. This is how you entered. Hey, all the best research. All the best research just came in. How's it going? Who wants to jump on my stream and talk to me about what happened today? Jen, perhaps? Puff puff pass. I really care about my car having gas in the tank. Things we all really care about. Oh, welcome everybody, because we all love you. Tell us. I love you so much.
I love you so much.
Shut up. Whoa, gross. Womanizer. Anyways, what is this stream turned into? Laura Owens mentions Uncle Joe Cotchett is representing her in the lawsuit she's brought against Uber and 2 drivers. She also apologizes for thinking Michael Maricini may cheat on her and asks Michael Maricini what salary he would need from KGO for the radio show. Should have been named Bean Vacuum. Frijole frother. Oh, God. Yeah, welcome, Raiders. Hi, Hound Servant. When's the next old horse show coming up? I don't know. Twin Teslas. What? I've been on 2 times speed. The comments are killing me. Uncle Goat Crotchet. Bean Blaster. The Poon Puncher. I was gonna have. You know what else is hilarious? The way my husband and my son say beans. The Baja Bean Blaster. No, wait. The way that my husband and my son, whenever we make beans, my son will just stand there and he goes, beans. So I'm just hearing it in that voice. Beans. the Baja Bean Blaster. Still thinking about them beans. The blaster costs extra. I need a napkin. Oh, my tummy hurts. I will. UK will never look at beans and toast again. I'm gonna pray for y'all. Ay, los frijoles. Oh, God. What goes with Boston baked beans? I'm such a child. I can't, like, with anything sexual. Oh, I can't. It's roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh my God. Will this make sense when I rewind? Does it matter? Does any of my streams make sense at all? Bean Hoover. Oh my God. I think all my concealer is gone. Oh no. Oh my God, for real. I think the holdup on the plea deal is the felony. Yeah. Super Soaker has a new competitor, Bean Blaster 2000. How did Owens not get pregnant from the bean machine? Oh God! VOD watchers are in for a treat. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. This is baked beans. The beanator. My son's middle name is Dean, and when we got a social security card, it had his middle initial as B. It's Bean. Regret not peeing earlier. See? Look at, I'm crying. All my makeup's, look at me. I'm ruined. I'm ruined. I'm ruined from the beans. It's just such a funny thing. It's such a funny thing. It's a little bean. Bean braider. Tony Robbins Bean Blaster Retreat. Oh, God. We could contact the manufacturer and find out if sales are up. Wait, can you say beans in your Hoboken voice? Hold on. I gotta smoke first. Hold on. Beans. Bacon Beanie Bears. TR and Beanhole. I should go get my son just so he can come down here and say beans. Free holy flogger. Oh my God. This is the clip that should be shown when people ask you what you do for a living. My tummy. My beans. Beanholio. Mr. Bean. I gotta smoke first. Leave baby bacon out of this foolishness. I will. I'll record him saying it. Oh, God. Who's having baked beans? It's a bad day to be a hot dog, Echo. Bean floops. I just don't. I don't know. I've never seen a vibrator with a air function. Immediately, I'm like, who needs more air? It's like that's a queefing problem. Hit them like them beans, but beans. I will never look at beans. Bet you did, Norcliffs. Wiggles eyebrows. Ow! All right, really quick for research, we just need to come up with some more names. Hold on. See, this is what Google other names for beans. Bean synonyms. Types of beans. No, I just need like lentils. Legume. The legume liquor. I'm gonna tell my husband, come get some of this legume. Mung bean. Stop. The leguminator. Bean falafels. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, garbanzo out of here. Oh, thank you for the jewels. Pinto pleaser! No! Lentil Dicky. Thank you, Ducky. Oh, God. It's off the rails, folks. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. We're serious. We're very serious now. I'm serious. I've cried all my replay crew. Yay. There were rails. Garbanzo. Check on! Garbanzo gargler. Oh, more of a black bean connoisseur. Oh, God. It's so strange they put beans in tacos. It makes sense now. I stepped away. Where did the beans come from? Oh, legumulator. Oh, chickpeas. Oh, my God. Beaniectomy. The eliminator. Legumulator. Chillin' beans. All right, stop it. People are here for a show. Oh, my God. Beanoscopy. I just got my money's worth. People are here. This is serious. I have a job to do. And it's only... All right, yeah. Act like we're professionals. Everybody. Fall in line. R.I.P. Bean Tacos. Listen. I haven't laughed like that in a while. I love it. That's hilarious. Oh, we are getting a show, Frankenbeans. Frankenbeans, except it's like Frankenstein, and it's just a bunch of different parts sewn together, so it's like a freak bean. No, we don't need Jack's view on this video. How do I explain Garbanzo Gargler to somebody who hasn't been on this stream for merch? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. 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 This is very serious. Bean scrambler. Oh, yeah. Something about Kevin Beans. I'll take the franks from you. You ladies can have the beans. Oh, has to go on a shirt. My God. Thank you for the jewels. Oh, we should all be creative writers for a TV show. You are for this TV show. Owens screaming to the leguminator. It's not even 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Oh. Garbanzo Gargler is straight poetry. Bean processor. Okay. 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 All right. All right. I got free jewels for some reason. Why are we here? We don't know. Hurry, quick. Somebody come back with the horror music. All right. I love that this is how we're starting this text message, though, as we're talking about female bean inspector, as we're talking about beans.
Sorry, I was with my mom, so can't talk. AKA the leguminator. She told me not to tell anyone the Go Catch It stuff, so I'll tell you tonight at dinner. He's doing the case himself. Also, do you have time to read the chronological accident report that Joe Cotchett asked me for before I send it off?
Mine wasn't either. Restart the app.
Still not working. My phone isn't even working to call Uber. Having my dad get one. I care about you so much. I'm sorry I have upset you. I promise I'll change. So I hope you accept that and realize I apologize from the bottom of my heart. What salary would you take? Would it take for you to move to KGO? David is coming to town Monday to meet with the head of Cumulus and is going to pitch our show for syndication. I really want you to get the radio. I'll talk to my dad tonight. It's very important to me that you get it. I think it would make you happier and less stressed.
Yeah, you'd have a job. And also, how are you talking about syndication for a show that hasn't started yet? Jolly, just call me the Jolly Green Giant, girl. Bean plunger. Be gentle on my lentil. We are here because we are a sacrifice. Time to question mark counter started. Good Lord. So I'm going to text you about it nonstop. Right. Can't keep her secret to save her life. Mr. Bean does not claim low. Bean, Tony Robbins, and Beehole. What I want, what's important to me, always. Can you only imagine if Lo knew that 500 people would call it her bleed blaster? Ah! Oh, God. I fear she would be upset, is what I fear. I love Beans. Laura Owens tells Michael Maricini in the Uber lawsuit he was going to be a much bigger deal than she thought. She jokes it will be enough money to buy twin Teslas. Oh, why is it twins again? Why is everything twins? She's crop dusting him. What? I'm joking. Laura Owens claims she had her first ever seizure as a result of the Uber accident on 4/6/17, not because of abuse at Michael Maricini's hands. Right. I would never show my face on the internet again. We should all send her beans. Oh, God. Twin Teslas. It's got to be two.
How are you? Just got back from Barry's and talking to Joe Kotchett's firm.
How did it go?
It's insane. This is going to be a much bigger deal than I thought. Twin Teslas.
Teslas? Plural? Is this a baby winking? What is this? That is a baby winking. That's a baby winking. Michael. It's a baby winking. Oh my God. Tony Robbins is like, can you guys please stop talking about me?
I had a seizure on Wednesday night, and I've never had one in my life. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to worry, and I didn't want to tell you because it wasn't true. I'm ad-libbing. But it was hemorrhoids. I'm sorry. It was horrendous. I thought I was going to die. I've never had one before. I hit my head so hard that I was knocked out cold for more than a minute. Apparently, that just takes the lawsuit into a new stratosphere. I really don't want to have a seizure again, so I hope they're resolved from that standpoint. But Joe Kotchett said you don't just start randomly having a seizure at 26 if you've never had one before, so it's likely something happened because of the accident.
My God. I'm sorry to hear that. Can he prove a correlation?
He's sending me to a neurologist, but I'd imagine so since I've never had one before.
Where were you Wednesday night? Were you with your family?
I was home alone. making Sarah's cake. I'm all bruised from it and have a big bump on my head.
How do you know you were out for a minute? How do you know you had a seizure?
I was on the phone with my mom. I told her I wasn't feeling good and that I was feeling like my fingers were tingling. And then I fell down and dropped the phone. I called her back a few minutes later, but I don't really remember talking to her then. I'm 100%. I just got to the referral for the neurologist today. So I'm gonna go.
Did you go to the doctor?
His and hers Teslas.
Bro, if I woke up on the floor, I'm calling 911. Good Lord. I hope she gets beans as a gift. Well, that's all she'll be eating in prison, so there's that. I wonder if Tony Robbins ever knew that Laura would bring him so much free advertisement. Beans are a common food in jail, so she'll be happy. Rav Jen Poot heard around the world. We'll go over it again for sure. P-Hub category. Ew. So wait, she's injured in a car accident. She's working out at Barry's and bragging about money from settlement work when twin Teslas. Right. Uber got screwed and didn't even get a paternity test from Owens. How would she know how long she was knocked out for? How does she know she was out cold? Right. Right. Go to the hospital. Go to the hospital. Were these text messages before? These text messages were after Iceland. Why is Laura's money going into private? Wait. Oh, mommy going into a private meeting? Why do you think? She can't make decisions for herself. Maybe the bean blaster made her pass out. I was overwhelmed with orgasmic pleasure. Pinto pleasure. This is where her epilepsy fraud claiming it was abuse is proven. Excuse me, how does one get bruised from a seizure besides a bump on her head? Oh, it's all fraud. When? Who was there to witness the seizure? Nobody. Yeah, did you piss yourself? Because if not, it's probably not a grand mal. Doesn't remember thing. Oh, so another. I'm gonna need Uber to look back over that evidence. Right. Bean maxing? How do you do that? Is that like Kegels? Is that How long do you think until there's a lawsuit because she was assaulted by the accumulator? You guys, this is a serious show. This is serious. I do real work here. The tip tickler. Oh, God. Didn't you literally wake on the floor of a Walgreens from a seizure and you didn't call 911? Hey, Kris Jenner, shut up. And they didn't call 911. A medical professional told me that I was okay. I believed her. Look at me now. Look at me now. Shut up. I didn't call 911 because I was alive. I thought I passed out. They asked me if I had epilepsy. Is it a serious show, though? A runner bean. Oh, God. Chickpea charmer. Oh, my God. Still stuck at the dealership buying a car. RJ, you're in for a treat today. Oh, my God. Didn't you go? I love that, though. Didn't you go to the doctor? His and hers Teslas. Oh, God. Don't pay extra for the blinker fluid. I'm going to need... Let's see. There was a time that if I woke up on the floor, I'd call for help. Once I hit 50, it won't be good news. Just make a brew and move on. Healthcare there is free. Ugh. Yeah, did she ever tell her mom about the seizure? Why didn't her mom call 911? Laura Owens sends Michael Maricini a letter of representation from Joe Kotchett's firm for the Uber lawsuit and claims to go to the hospital as if she feels she may be having another seizure. Laura Owens is right back to horseback riding the next day. Wait a second. Did she really win? Is there really a Uber lawsuit? There's a reason I'm not on camera. Oh my God, why? To my child. Right. I've been out of town for the last week. Did I miss anything important? Nope, not yet. She extended it again. Hi, Dawn. I was just asking about where you were. Actually, because we were, I forgot what we were talking about. Cases. They settled. Stop it. Also, just a minor thing. They extended it. Don't lie to her. All right, missing preview. Here we go.
I'm feeling super spacey and feeling like I might have a seizure again.
So I'm not I don't have epilepsy. This is not something. This is actually a serious question for anybody who has experienced seizures in my chat. If that's something that you've experienced, is this something that you can feel coming on again? I'm going to ask Google, but if somebody could answer me in the chat with real life experience, that would be great. I just Googled Google. Well, can you feel a seizure coming on? Oh, many people can. Oh. Is to get right back on the horse, baby. She won free Ubers for life. Why would I want to get back into an Uber? No call. Oh, you guys are telling me she. Oh, they settled. Okay, sorry. We're all doing Kegels. Thank you for it's a very strong chat. Oh, they settled. Okay, I see. Oh my God. A few seconds beforehand. Okay, so you can't like feel them and then text. I know people have auras. Oh, okay. Stress could bring his on, so he got used to spotting those ones were coming. Raised his hand in class and then thud. She did not win free Ubers for life. This chat sometimes I fucking hate you guys. This chat is so unhinged sometimes. It's so funny. Depends on the type of seizure and severity. People that live with seizure disorders get to know their bodies. Dogs can be trained to detect changes to warn people. Oh, okay. Interesting. Free beans for life. You can, but it's seconds before. Okay. So that's the thing. So I walk with a cane. All right. Yeah, you get a warning, but it wouldn't be over text. Got it. Uber has never done that. So no witnesses. Right. We have no witnesses. All right. I just wanted to know. Free beans.
Just FYI, I'm going to St. Francis ER to be safe. By myself. I just had a seizure and feel like I should be driving, so. I have a really terrible headache. I don't feel like myself, and a possible bad brain injury isn't something I want to take a chance with. I'd have to have the imaging soon regardless. No brain bleed. Phew! Going home and have to follow up with the Kotchett neurologist. Hope you're feeling better. XOXO.
Oh my God, are you okay?
I just woke up. Holy cow. I don't feel so hot today. Would have to go to the bar now, but my mom is gonna drive. Need to book San Diego on the way up.
Are you sure you still want to go after feeling this poorly?
Yeah, death. I have a couple prescriptions to pick up. It's exactly what I need. Can't wait. I'll send you hotel options. We'll call when done.
I'm back in meetings, so that won't work.
Okay. Just call when you're done then. I rode early.
No urgency, getting back on the horse, going to the hospital, like, who's driving you? Whatever. I was diagnosed with petite mal. She has a dog that lets her know. Oh. Can someone no, seriously. So all we did was Michael Maricini texts. Obviously I have the VODs if you want to watch those, but the only thing that's really happened is she went to the settlement conference, which nothing happened, and then today they went and they're just extending. Basically, she's still on the docket for trials, but they're extending it out. She has to be back in court in on July 22nd, but on the docket it says August 28th, so I also have that written down, so we'll figure out what's going on. Oh my God. Usually don't go to the ER after a seizure. Well, she was by herself. You really need to inquire with Frank's. Frank's beans. I need the frijoles ones. Okay, where were we? So that's where we were. Okay, 518. Laura tells Michael Maricini her heart is fully his. I'm sure he says nothing back.
Just as thinking about how far we've come and how much we've gone through together, I see some fantastic things in our future. I believe in you with all of my heart, and we're gonna do great things together. I love you so, so much, Michael, and I hope you know my heart is fully yours.
Hey, did you call me in the middle of the night, or was I dreaming? I don't have a call history for some reason. Bean rinse. No, I don't think the plea is completely off the table now. I think she just has to decide if she's going to take it. The last one. Oh my God. Let us see. After a text argument with Michael Maricini, Laura Owens claims she's working with a watch broker and has found him the perfect Panerai watch. This is the first mention of the Panerai watch, a situation that drags out until October of 2017. Michael Maricini states he has never asked Laura Owens to buy this watch for him, and if Laura Owens did buy it, to send him the receipt so he can pay her back. Laura Owens admits the watch hasn't actually been purchased yet. What? Yeah, Dawn, there really hasn't been anything except for today. Today was the big day. They're quite nice if they suit you. I've tried them on. How much are they? Let's find out. How much is a Panerai watch? $10,000. They have Illuminator. It's a Panerai Illuminator. Well, hi, Jen. Italian pilots watches. Oh. Interesting. Okay, buckle up. Here we go. We got a long one ahead of us.
Really glad I spent half the day finding you the right Panerai and working with a broker to track Dow, the perfect one. Because I just spent a fucking fortune on a watch on a dude who gets angry about the issue of, quote, love, quote, after we've been dating for 14 months. It's like if I even bring it up, you're done. Love is important to me, Mike, and my gestures have been guided by it, including the watch purchase. I want us to work towards having such a love that we both spend time trying to come up with ways to make the other ordinary feel special. The longer it goes, the harder it is to repress my feelings. I was so up in the air on buying the watch, but I pulled the trigger because I love you and I know you would love it. I'm not just gonna give it to a guy who doesn't think I'm special enough to be loved. This makes me because I just love all of your edits and qualities. I love your family and don't want to let them down, but if you don't know your level of seriousness with medicine, I guess we shouldn't involve them more.
What is she writing about? Good Lord. This is her repressed feelings, right? Laura, I said if you bring up the same fight daily. I can't read anymore. I got beans on the mind. Too many beans. If you bring up the same fight daily, then it pushes me away. I understand you want me to say it and shout it from the rooftops, but that's just not the type of guy I am, especially with everything that has happened lately. I've been depressed, dealing with my mom, Wayne's death, my sister being in rehab, and me starting a new job. There is a lot on my plate right now, and I would appreciate you taking a step back and chilling the fuck out. Every day, you're on me for the same shit, like I forgot that you brought it up the previous day. I understand what you want and have understood it the other 100 plus times you have brought it up. You were the one that told me about your deadline, not me, so please stop throwing that in my face as well. I care about you a ton and obviously want to be with you, but part of me is beyond tired of your nagging. I don't want to keep dealing with the same questions from you on a daily basis, on top of the other ridiculous shit you say to me. I told you that silence is okay sometimes, and that we don't need to always be talking. And then you reply with, I agree. And then the next thing I know, you're back on my ass 2 hours later. And lastly, I didn't ask you to buy this watch for me. I did it. If you did buy it, then I will pay you back because, because that is not fair for you. I was showing it to my sister because she wants to contribute to it. Please send your receipt and I will give you money.
You don't need to pay me back. It's a gift from the girl who loves you
God, did you not hear a fucking thing he said?
and would do anything to make you smile.
How are you doing this morning? Something on eBay. Did you ever get a hold of that guy?
He hadn't purchased it yet.
Perfect. All right. Creepy. Hi, Seamus. It was fake. More transactions. We're seeing limerence in real time. That's such a great point, Beans. I never involved my family. Your crazy ass injected yourself into them, right? Emotional blackmail. Middle school. My beans on brain and my brains on beans. Just go away. Doing anything except, right. She does everything except leave him alone. All right, what do we have now? After Laura Owens, sorry, I try to read chat as much as I can. But you guys are you guys are going fast today. After Laura Owens accuses Michael Maricini, you know what I'm going to need to do? I've been talking to Mr. Pike about this a little bit. I need to figure out how to get like a producer on the show to put chats up or like save chats. Maybe I'll just have to go to Stream. But if I go to StreamYard, then I can't have the cool bells and whistles that I do, like tomatoes. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out how to get like a producer to drag up comments so that I can see them without having to like read chat and do this. I'm getting to a point that I need help. I need help. After Laura Owens accuses Michael Maricini of being active on the League dating app, he denies it, stating, "You would know if I was dating other people." He also says Laura Owens herself was actively talking to men on the League 2 months prior. I'm sorry, she what? During the trip to Dubai. When Michael Maricini's stepfather, where am I? Was extremely ill. Laura Owens confessed this to Michael Maricini while high on Ambien on the flight to Dubai. This completely contradicts claims made by lawyer on her restraining order declaration stating Michael Maricini was cheating on her. Oh, very interesting. No, you are going to be helpful. I just have to figure out how to do it. You volunteer as tribute? Yeah, I need a producer. I got to figure out how to do that. How I can have people like help me. Help! I need an adult. All right, here we go. Negative, Ghost Rider. I haven't been on you since I last talked about it last June.
I don't get how you could have come up as a match for her, nor do I get why I had a picture of me and my dad on your league profile at any point.
You and I fought about it on the plane.
It's legitimately embarrassing considering it's my friend Ellie, who's known me since long before we started dating.
You said you and Joni used our profile to talk to dudes for her. Your profile to talk to dudes for her. First off, it's not my profile picture. Secondly, we had this convo in July because of the pic with Keith and I. I'm not going to get into this with you considering what I saw on the plane to Dubai.
Huh?
You said you and Joni used your profile to talk to dudes for her. You and I fought about it on the plane.
I gave Joni a VIP pass for the league.
Laura, you and I argued about it on the plane, and I stopped talking about it considering you weren't making sense being on Ambien.
You came up as an option for her. I didn't say you matched.
You just said that. Right here. How could you have come up as a match for her? Hello? I haven't been on there.
Stroud. What?
I don't know who Allie is, but I didn't match. Oh my God. Good Lord. Hi. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rain Beans. I have no clue what you need, but I'm here to help. We'll talk about it in the Discord. But I think what I need is a producer who could be with me on stream so I can figure out like important chats and stuff, or save chats and like save questions. But the only place I've been able to do that with is in StreamYard. But then I can't have all the cool bells and whistles if I go to StreamYard. I'm new. Hi. How are you? Chances are low. Also late. Not as late as low, though. Oh. Spent last week wearing a magic band on my arm. I kept trying to check my watch. Haven't had one in years. Oh. I never involved my dad in my relationships. I cried one time when my boyfriend left me and he was no emotional help. He said not to come to him because it broke him to see me so upset. Oh. But also, for you. Yeah, StreamYard is cool. Well, two things. I don't want to pay for it. And also, like, I like my setup because I can do this stuff. I can't do that on StreamYard. Let's see, where else are we? In beans. I pay in beans. The histrionic meltdown had a bonus Ambien chaser. She was on drugs during the plane ride. Am I hearing that right? I guess she had Ambien. She was awake. Live, laugh, Ambien. Can someone please send me an invite to the Discord? Yeah, you've been a member before. You should have it. Does anyone hear Quiet Far Away ice cream truck music? Oh, do I have it too quiet here? Is this what you're hearing? Who's backtracking now? I want to talk to her. Let's see. Message me on Instagram, South Florida. Let me see. All right, here we go. We've fallen completely off the rails, friends. I don't know what's happening. After being reminded of her cheating on Michael Maricini and the league, Laura Owens falls off her horse during a jumping competition. Did Laura Owens fall on purpose? She falls off a horse? Missing preview. Holy shit. Was that you? Yes, just now. I'm really shaken up. I hope you know I just want to make sure you are sure. Jesus. I'm really shaken up. I hope you know I just want to make sure you are sure you want to be with me. Does anything not go back to the fact that I have not. I saw the thumbnail of it. Is she just practicing? Why is it so quiet? Greg? What? What is it that caused her? What was it that caused her to fall? Are you sure you really want me in your chat? You have 10 minutes to answer or I'm aborting this count and you will never see me again. Yes, please stay. Please stay forever. There's a different falling video. You guys, Little Ham fell down the stairs. Hold on. I need that video. I need her to send it to me right now. Little Ham fell down the stairs this morning. And it's so, I'm just curious what made her fall. Hold on. Send me the video of you falling down the stairs, please. Also, if I told her that I'm gonna use that as a chat trigger if people buy memberships. Hold on. Let me go back up. What happened? Let's see. Up, down, up, plop. Well, she was also on the horse for a little bit, and it looks like she can look it. So she goes up. Also, why did her leg come out of the stirrup? She goes up here. She's still in the stirrup here. Right? So now she's out. She's out of the stirrup. Leg still on the horse. Why can she not push herself up from the other stirrup? I've ridden horses, and there have been times where I've jumped with a horse and it's come out from under my shoe, but you still have the other stirrup. Thank you for the gifts. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, she could have. I know. There will be no logic here. There will be no logic. She just lost her balance on the horse. Right. That I used to ride horses a lot. And even if you have one foot out, you can still balance yourself by being in the other stirrup. And she's probably a much more experienced horseback rider than I am. I'm a backwoods Louisiana. My uncle put me on a horse, and that's it. Wait, hold on. This is going to be our new chat trigger when people buy memberships. Anyway, she fell down the stairs this morning. It was hilarious. Bareback. Oh my God. Bacon Bearzz rides bareback. What? That's why we have heels on our boots to hook in the stirrups and keep us mounted. You guys wear boots? I wear gym shoes. All right, let me go back up a little bit. It almost looks like it looks like she leans. That's what I'm saying. Like, but if you watch too, look, okay, so you can see the stirrup here. Oh, I'm pointing. You guys can't even. All right, here. You can see the stirrup here, okay? And as she goes, here's her other foot in the stirrup on the right side, okay? So she's got her stirrup there. Goes up, goes down. Shoe still in stirrup. Her leg is still in the stirrup. Looks like she's dismounting. Kicking out. Look at stirrup still. Let's do a Brad. Can we do this? No? All right, fine. Let's just do whatever you want to do. But you can see it. And then her foot comes out. And then she's out with her legs still over. And now she's off. Also, why, if she did stage it, why? Gravity is funny like that. You say you got pregnant while riding a horse? Yeah, I don't understand. Beans were involved, that's all we know. Yeah, but to get attention, like, I love to play softball. It's something I'm so proudful of. Like, I'm proud of it. Like, I love it. And when I do well, like, it makes me feel good. There would never be a time where I would just, like, crash out and fall down for no reason so other people could laugh at me. I don't know. Oh, it's very soft. Okay. All right. Not intending to stay mounted. Like to feel sorry for her. Too far forward in the saddle. It's called inertia. Okay. I'm just saying. Like, I understand that. But you would think. I'm just saying. All right. So that's the video of her falling. When she was coming down from slipping, you can't stop the momentum. What kind of shoes do you wear for, like, equestrian jumping? So it was likely to get them to tell Mike to support her. Oh. I'm one talented girl who was a talented gymnast. All right, I have one girl who was a talented gymnast and broke her arm and leg on purpose. On purpose? Riding boots? Mm-mm. Boots with a lower heel. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm asking for is like, do they have a heel? So, all right, but the group consensus is like a sympathy fall. Is that what we're looking at? Okay. So watching Watchgate resumes. Contacts Laura Owens, claims that she bought Michael Maricini a 10K Panerai watch as a gift for his birthday. Michael Maricini has refuted this claim from the beginning. Unfortunately for Laura Owens, evidence isn't on her side. On May 12th of 2017, Laura Owens confirms with Michael Maricini what size watch he'd like. Oh, here. Okay. And then Laura claims she almost died from eating only fruit and apologizes to Michael Maricini. All right. And then there's that. Oh yeah, that's true. She did say she's bad. So there's that.
Can you confirm, please? Can you please confirm you need a 44 millimeter?
He's like, yeah. For the watch, 44 mil is the size.
Yep. You did not change your mind about wanting that one you gave me the specs for?
Nope. That's the one I want. Did he order it?
Yes, he did. So happy birthday.
Jesus. I can't believe I'm going to own that piece of art. My mom just called a little bit ago, and it's the happiest I've heard her in a long time. She just bought Poppy treats and was so happy to be at the horse show.
Aw, I'm so glad she's here. She's the best. Wish you were here.
How's it going?
It's going really well. Your sister's here too, heart, heart. I love all you guys.
So now so they were there at the particular thing. Yeah, I don't remember him asking for a watch either. I love the big watches. Who are you talking to? Was her name Jess? What?
How are you?
I'm good, darling, but the real question is, how are you? How are the tests coming? Hey, let me call you in 20 minutes. Are you okay?
Just was at the doctor, so I thought I'd sis call. No worries. I promise you I will eat better. I've so learned my lesson. I really almost died. I'm just so sorry for all the stupid, aloof, bitchy, annoying shit I've been doing lately, and how annoying and needy I've been. To think I almost could have lost my life and not been on great terms with you absolutely kills me and puts everything into perspective. You mean the world to me, and I never, ever want to lose you, and I will be so much better to you.
Darling, don't worry about that. Relax and focus on getting better.
Well, you mean everything to me, and I've been so stupid. It has put everything into perspective for me and what's important in life, because I almost lost mine. I just hope you can forgive me. Heart, 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 heart so much.
Hey, darling, I forgive. I'm sorry as well.
I just love you so much and want to be with you forever. The fuck is that? Babe, your phone is off, sad face. I love you so much and want to be with you forever. This has put life into perspective, and I don't want to take time for granted because I almost died today.
Okay. It's a trap. Is Bacon doing logic? Wrong answer, Mike. No more logic. You get out of here. Used to ride horses. If you're an experienced rider, you don't fall off like this, typically because horse tripping, stumble, and horse sudden stop. It's usually an over, not slide off the side. I mean, it did look like a dismount. That's for sure. Always worn men's watches and colognes. Oh, I love a good men's cologne. I'm like, if I could have a candle or like a smell for the rest of my life, sexy man's cologne. Okay, so she only eats fruit and almost died, so we got that. Goddamn fingers. So yeah, so I guess she fell off the horse in front of his mom and his sister. No, she almost died because she only ate fruit. Laura Owens asked Michael Maricini to come over because she's not feeling well and she thinks she might have a big problem soon. Uh-oh. No thanks. Where's your alert? I'm way behind, but the woman at the beginning wanting Lo to take her courses, I wonder if that she knows that she's a convicted liar. A lot of people in my chat said that she does know, and she refuses to retract that that interview. I could tell you if I did something wrong on my channel, or if let's say I interviewed Clayton, right? And Clayton turns around and it was true. Like, let's just say everything that she said was true. I would come out on my channel and I would absolutely make a fucking statement about what I thought at the time, why I did the interview, and where I stand with it now. The podcast, it's on YouTube. It's on that lady's channel. She says, how's your night going? I'm not feeling so hot at all. Could you come over? My mom had to go back after naked fish, baked fish, because my dad was having some issues, but I'm all of a sudden feeling really off, like I might have a big problem soon here. A situation, perhaps? One of my least favorite, integrity is everything. If I said I love you to a man and you never reciprocated, yeah, I wouldn't be saying it again. Hey, thank you. Thank you for those little shots. Shot. Everybody. Ugh. Innocent fruit, a bad name, right? Nothing she says is authentic. No. Laura Owens claims to have had a massive seizure, stating she's on her way to St. Francis in an ambulance. Laura claims the doctors have put her on anti-seizure drugs and that she's being referred to UCSF epilepsy doctor. This, you're going to try to convince me that this is something, if she was in an ambulance, she wouldn't take a selfie of it? Pablo Santo and Lakeside Morning are 2 3-wick candles that all smell like good-looking. Sign me up. Where is there a Bath and Body Works near me right now? No, it said naked fish. She wrote it that way. Her beans aren't authentic. Ew.
I had a massive seizure and I'm on the way to St. Francis in an Angolan election. Ambulance.
Can I call you?
I'm in an ambulance to St. Francis. Looking good so far. Looks like I'll be able to go home provided my blood tests are normal. They're going to put me on anti-seizure drugs. Would you want to come over tonight so I'm not alone?
I don't understand why they let you go each time when you keep having seizures.
They're referring me to UCSF epilepsy doctor. Can you please get back to me? I really need you. It will be really soon, but my door is unlocked if you want to go there.
How far? Why the fuck are you leaving your door unlocked? How far are you? What's going on? How are you doing? Hello? Is that supposed to be hello?
Hey, just had an MRI.
How are you feeling? Is that supposed to be hello? Situation. I've never heard that, and I love that. It's when you shit your pants. visually see the heat. Ugh. How can you text in an ambulance? I don't believe that she didn't take a picture of it. You're texting from an ambulance. Angle in election? What is that? I just read that and I'm like, is that what I think that is? Have you ever seen oh my God, what is that? Team America, fuck yeah. Something to do and then suck on my balls. And then the like little Asian guy and like the way he would say, is that what he just did? And then I just did it in oh my God. And this is what happens when your brain moves slower than your mouth. But I think so. Great. Great. How can she be in the ambulance? Well, and also, are they just going to give you anti-seizure medications at the hospital? Or are they going to give you, like, are you going to have to do that at the doctor? Like, wouldn't the doctor give you a long-standing prescription, like the neurologist? Why I think Clayton is worried about the extensions. Yeah, no, I understand. The screen is uncuttable. Yes, that is what it is. See you in the ambulance if you need them, but it has to be a major situation. They could give her a dose and refer her to a specialist and tell her to come back if she has any major issues. Huh. That podcast. I kind of don't. Wait. I had to leave earlier for a while too, and do want to watch it in its entirety. Yeah, I mean, it's online. And yet another health emergency. I don't know if I would be texting Mike. I'd be on my way to the doctor. Anyways, all right. My brain is fried. The beans got me all messed up. Also prescribed for antipsychotic behavior. Yeah, sometimes. I think so. Anti-psych drugs, yeah. Confirmed her pregnancy, right. Does she think constant health problems are sexy? If your breathing is stable and you're not having repeated back-to-back seizures, there's really not much they can do but observe and the hospital. I've been in an ambulance, bumpiest ride in history, not on the phone. I was in the ambulance with my daughter and I wasn't on my phone. Like you're doing what you need to be doing in the moment, right? How's everyone's been? You would get an IV dose in ER if true. ER doc can write for a 30-day RX. And okay. Interesting. Okay. Laura Owens says she's released from the hospital and asks Michael if she can post a picture of them too. God. Girl, don't you quit. If she can post a picture of the two of them traveling, Michael Maricini says no, and Laura gets upset. Good Lord. This is all she cares about.
In elevator released. Could we get ice cream or froyo tonight?
Laura, I have no clue what time I'll be finished. I've already told you that 4 times.
Okay, I just want to be with you and feel normal, LOL. I'm feeling so much love to you and your fam. Could I please post a photo of us traveling?
No, Laura. You need to chill.
I don't get what I need to chill about. Those are fantastic memories to look at, especially now.
I absolutely agree that they are great memories, but I still have things that I want to work out with you. I want to start having deeper convos instead of you just wanting to snuggle. I want to talk about our dreams and what we hope to accomplish instead of me getting on you for eating fruit. There are a lot of things I want to do before we take that step, but it's on the horizon.
Okay, I understand. Let's work on it. Sorry I yanked your neck too, kissy face. Oh, sorry I yanked your neck to kiss you. Face. Sorry for my mood too. I really don't feel good at all.
What's wrong?
Got to neurologist at 11:30. He had a cancellation. How's your day?
That's awesome. Good luck. Cool beans. Cool beans. Don't. I think your brain feels fried because you were trying to logic in a logic-free zone. Doesn't your blood work levels tell if you had a seizure or not? That I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I was in the ER. Can I post a picture of us now? Right. Beanhole. Ugh. Let's see. Bugs Bunny. They don't even know what's causing it yet. The ambulance people are telling her she'll be prescribed anti-seizures. Also, I think they only give her them en route if she was still fitting. I had my first seizure at 33. Husband was in another room but heard me fall. He found me on the floor and I went to the hospital via ambulance. I don't remember the ambulance ride at all. Post-hospital after ambo, I was dazed and dead tired, not thinking about posting on Insta. Well, ADHD, psychos, I get it together because that's what you should be doing is posting on Insta. I've only had one ambulance ride and it wasn't until like I was 55 and mortified. They were like young jacked firefighter types, I was told, and I was old, fat, and my legs weren't shaved. That's so funny. Let's see, they give you the prescription at the hospital. Yeah, just wanting to snuggle. Like, there's nothing deep about any of these conversations. I won't remember the 30-ish minutes or so that follows. I eat bacon with my beans. Oh, shit, girl. She reminds me all about Steve, but without the saving the kid in the mine shaft part. I don't know that movie. But I hate the shit out of mine. Yeah, that podcast was, I did not like it. Not phone time. Yeah, just get off your phone. Now Laura's fine, and they need to start doing berries together. Let's go do berries. We need to start doing berries together. It's so uplifting. I feel like it could be great for us to do often. And I'm super down for berries. Okay. I almost died. I had a cancellation. Bye. What? Yeah, this is, I don't know. Michael Maricini says he doesn't want to open the Panerai watch in front of others for his birthday. Laura says she understands. Here we go. Hey, after thinking about the gift this morning, I really don't want to open it in front of everyone, though you already purchased me the gift. I'm not comfortable opening it in front of your father, especially after he was initially angry with you for purchasing it. It's a very expensive gift, so I can't blame him for being upset, but I don't know what type of reaction I should have when opening it in front of everyone. I feel incredibly fortunate to be receiving the gift, but I don't know how he will take it. Hello?
I understand. Can I post a pic or not?
Pic of what? Not tonight, darling.
Happy birthday to my favorite guy.
Mike's also a Gemini. Yay! Because it's 6/2. June 2nd. I like it.
Happy birthday to my favorite guy. Love having all these great adventures with you and looking forward to many, many more. Thanks for letting me, getting me out of my comfort zone and always being there for me. XO, XO. XOXO.
Thank you, darling. I really appreciate it. We bring the best out of each other. Good Lord.
Couldn't agree more. Can't wait for lots more of that ahead. XOXO.
Oh, Steve did? Huh. All right, friends. It is my time. So with that being said, tomorrow will be the meeting. Is Big Tiff still in here? Do they still have the meeting of creditors tomorrow? Is that what we're doing? Oh my God, Jen. Jen got us a new sound for our soundboard.
I don't even know what's normal.
Me neither, bitch. Me neither. Okay, so tomorrow will be 6/5/17. And no watch. I'll just put no watch in front of Ron. Okay. And tomorrow I have my mother-in-law with me all week. So tomorrow I'm able to come on at 11 o'clock. Yay! I'm going to go build a small cabinet for my kitchen. And then, yes. So tomorrow we will be live at 11. And we'll be going over the text messages unless you guys find me other stuff that you want me to cover in the live. I will tell her that she is an awesome variety of the bean. If you on the podcast, I'm having twins. Grandma Bears. Thank you for today. Have a good night. You guys have a great night. Yeah, if you guys ever want me to cover anything or there's like ever anything you want to send me, feel free to send it to me. I love it so much. With that being said, if you are not subscribed already, please do so. Okay, so Big Tiff Dog says that as far as we know, the meeting of creditors is still tomorrow. So that's for Jan and Ron's bankruptcy. So I will be here tomorrow. You will be here tomorrow. And then it was actually today. Tomorrow is the emergency continuous. Okay. Well, then we'll have other stuff to talk about tomorrow. But we'll just keep pushing forward with the text messages. And then yes, okay, if you are not subscribed, please consider doing so. If you haven't liked the stream, please consider doing so. If you want to go further than the comments, you can go in memberships where we have Discords and all that fun stuff. Today was amazing. I'm all beaned out. I'm gonna go bean dip. I don't know. Bye-bye.